let me unmute this. Hello, guys. We are going to stream. Don't worry. I'm trying to clean up a mess I literally just made all over my desk. I was trying to mix up one of my little waters, and I got it everywhere. Ugh. It never fails. I mean, I've literally been running like a demon for the last 5 minutes because time got away from me. I was downstairs getting supper ready. I'm making a pot roast, by the way, and it's turning out fantastic. The rest of my life, not so much. I still feel a little crappy, but not quite as bad as I did yesterday, so I'm going to try to just power through this. I have got powder everywhere. I'm going to have to vacuum. I got a little bit in my drink. It should actually be a lot darker. It shouldn't be like this cherry red color. It should be closer to purple. We're going to try to drink it, and we'll see what happens. Also, I've been trying to launch Skyrim. It will not launch right now. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. I think the problem is I haven't restarted my computer today. I restart it every day. So today, we're going to continue where we left off in Fallout 76. This is not a me trying to skip Skyrim just to play Fallout 76. I've actually been playing Fallout 76 most of the day. God, my nose itches. Unfortunately, I stopped playing Fallout 76 about 11 a.m. or no, 11:40 because that's when Joseph came home for lunch. Now I've got to bring up Steam again. Library, Fallout 76. It's either that or I don't feel like playing No Man's Sky today, honestly. So, I mean, I guess Fallout 76 it is. All right, I believe I have the, let me turn that down. It's a little loud. I believe I have gotten powder up my nose, in my eyes. I'm dying here for you guys. So sorry. Yeah, I've got the sound turned off, so I don't have to worry about being DMCA'd. Whew, my eyes are watering. That stuff burns, believe it or not. I don't know if you've ever gotten the powder that you put in water in your eyes before, but oh my lord, it burns. On top of that, I did go outside earlier today when I walked Joseph out, so there's that as well. All right, first things first. Let's grab our free whatever it is today. Oh, it's a lunchbox. And actually, I need to unlock it for another character, which is Danny. Because right now I'm playing on my main on Fallout Worlds, which is Hilo. Store has been updated. All right, let's go to character. Let's go to Danny. He's such a cutie, isn't he? Look at that face. Nothing bad will ever come of that. Okay. For those of you who have never played Fallout 76, there are a couple of different factions. There are the Settlers, there are the Raiders, and there are the Brotherhood of Steel. Now, I'm thinking about doing a Settler playthrough because my main character, Hilo, is working on the Brotherhood of Steel quest line. Now, I think you could do both of those in tandem. The only other faction that will get kind of knocked out by me doing a Settler playthrough is the Raiders playthrough. Now, I may at a later date play a female character and make her a Raider because I just want to play like a badass girl, like someone who, you know, takes no crap off anybody. All right, so we're going to go back to the Atomic Shop and make sure that I've already gotten that. Yes, okay, so it is claimed. Okay. All right, let's go. While that is logging in, because it takes a second for them to build that world. My phone is doing this funny thing. I just noticed it. Now, this is a new phone, as we knew. I got a message, actually. I got this random person texted me. Now, again, this is a new phone. Excuse me. Hopefully it builds the world. Excuse me. I got a random text from someone I don't know They're not in my contacts. I've never heard from them before. And they just texted, yo. So I texted back 3 question marks. And then I got no response. So today I texted back, hello, question mark. And they just texted back, hello. So now we're texting back, who is this? I mean, it's my day off. I have nothing else to do besides game for you guys and text this person. And Joseph texted me at 12:36, which was an hour and a half ago. Ooh, my phone needs to be charged. Jeez Louise. Aw, thanks, Robbie. It's good to see you in chat, man. Eric's not here, neither is Brock, so it's nice to have somebody to hang out with. Ugh. I'm sorry I sound so congested. I'm working on it. I'm eating about every kind of pill you can imagine just to get through my day. I'm taking an allergy medicine, a decongestant, something for just sinuses. It's a little weak, but it's not bad. I guess we can stick with it, considering half of it got dumped all over the desk. Alright, now, remember, this is our newest character. This is Danny. Let's back up a little bit, let you look at him. God, all he needs is a mustache with that big old honking nose and those glasses, and he'll look like he's wearing one of those little eyeglass nose mustache things. That face, man, he looks better without glasses. I think I'll take the glasses off. And as far as weapons, we don't really have a very good weapon yet, but we are working on it. Let's see what effects we have going on right now. I ate a pepperoni roll, so that gave me a plus 30 carry weight. Oh, that's my HP. I thought that was my carry weight down at the bottom. And then I have disease resistance. Well, now it says partially fed. What did I just hear? I could have sworn I heard something growl. Did you guys hear that? Let me turn the volume up just a hair. And we'll see. So, the last time we played, which was day before yesterday, we were running around grabbing holotapes and learning a little bit about what's been going down here in Flatwoods. And so far, what's been going down is, this is like the home of the responders. This is where they started out. It started out as Kesha McDermott trying to, like, basically get all the stories of the survivors of the war. Well, not the war necessarily, but the aftermath of the war. It's not like we had soldiers who all came home. No, these are people who came down over the mountains through the forest and settled in Flatwoods. They kind of banded together. We had Delbert, who is teaching everyone how to cook. Kesha, who is grabbing everyone's stories. A little 13-year-old kid who, I believe he said his name was Colonel. And he was under the assumption that because he was a bad kid, his dad left, the war broke out, the world ended, that sort of thing. Which tells me his father was a really horrible person to make him think like that. And now I have to retrieve the testing kit from Kesha McDermott. It wasn't Kesha that started these tapes. I'm sorry. It was Dasa Ben-Ami. That's who it was. Kesha was just someone who did a holotape, and you find out that Kesha's the one in charge of making sure they have clean, potable water. I'm going to turn this light on for a second and see what's going on. Oh, goodies. Oh, I can't unlock that. It requires a higher lockpicking skill. Ooh. We got a stealth boy. Wait, what does that say? Last Will and Testament of Jeremiah Ward. Alright, we can't pick up these shotgun shells, but we'll read this real quick. I, Jeremiah Ward, resident in the town of Flatwoods, county of not sure, being of sound mind and not acting under duress, mostly, hereby declare this letter to be my last will and testament. Maya gets the house and everything in it. It ain't much, but that's all I got to give, and she's all I got. I know she's still alive. The responders say the dogs got her, but I know it ain't true. They've been real good to us. Teaching an old geezer like me how to really cook is something. I'll give them that. But I know they lying about those dogs. I've seen them in the hills. There's some bad folks scoping us out. They took my granddaughter. I just know it. I'll get you back, Maya. I promise. Okay, so her name is Maya. We need to keep an eye out for her because he's under the assumption that she's still alive. She's probably dead, but if she's not, we will find her. It'd be crazy if, like, we do find her, but come to find out she's helping the people who are scoping them out. She joined them. All right, we got a new recipe here, cranberry relish. And some other goodies. And I do pick up the cigarettes I find, not because I like smoking or anything, but because in this game, every little thing that you can pick up, you should. Nothing over here. Okay. And that's it. That's all that's in here. I'm really swinging around fast, but wait. Ah! Ah! Die, red roach! Oh, you can take soap. Soap on a rope! Oh, that's funny. Soap on a rope. Haha, that's too funny. Toilet paper. Remember, this is COVID times. We need all the toilet paper we can get, y'all. I sound so country today. I don't know what's going on with my accent. I think what happened was I watched, yesterday when I wasn't feeling so good, I was in bed and I watched some True Blood. And for those of you that know me, this won't come as a shock, but those who don't really know me that well, I'm actually from Louisiana. I'm from East Baton Rouge Parish. Is it raining? It might be raining. I hope it is. Uh-oh.
It's been like 10 years.
This is Colonel again.
Dasa said she lost my original one, though. Bummer. My name is Colonel, so, hey, hi. Let's see. Bombs fell when I was a kid. My dad died in the war. So, this is all pretty normal. My story is, I guess, boring. So, Dasa found me when I was 13 or so. She brought me the responders. They taught me everything. I became a volunteer. It was great. For the past 5 years, I've been a responder myself.
Aww.
I help kids who lost their families. I get them safe, trained. Just act like a big brother.
That's nice.
Every year we find fewer people, though, so... I don't know. Things are not good out there. Just getting simple food and water is tough. And the Brotherhood, well, we thought that would be different. We thought everything would be different, though. So anyway,
we got a person here.
10 years, Dasa asked me to do another one of these survivor stories. Till then, peace, Appalachia.
Oh, we got a dead Brahmin. Now, I don't grab the spoiled meat. A lot of people do because they use it to make fertilizer, but this early on in the game, I don't really need fertilizer. Okay, so this guy here is a new, well, not new, but he's a settler. See what he's got to say. Come on.
Sure is hot out here. I could really use a bit of water.
I don't know if I have any. Oh, I've got purified water. Okay, we'll give him some purified water.
On a hot day like this, your generosity is a refreshing change.
Okay. And my settler reputation is now cautious, meaning they'll tolerate me as long as I don't
Gotta prepare for even
shoot
more
anybody.
settlers moving in.
Oh, we got another Miguel. That name sounds familiar. Miguel.
Hello, person in the distant future. Dasa had told us these tapes would be used as historical records someday. Pretty nifty. So, my name is Miguel Caldera.
I'm all out of water.
Let's see, my story begins in an office. I used to be a programmer at Vault-Tec, one of many.
Vault-Tec.
Nobody special, you see. And, you know, and that's okay. I used to stare out that window by the coffee machine and think, shucks, I wish I could leave this job and hike in the woods every day. I dream about walking the Appalachian Trail, setting up camp wherever I liked, and traveling with close friends.
What an idiot.
dreams kept me going. And, well, you know, when the bombs fell, I was terrified, just like anybody else. I wasn't in a vault, so I just, you know, I had to figure it all out too. The responders found me. I had a little campsite, some supplies. I hacked the Protectron to guard me while I slept, but I miss people. I did. It's been alright, you know? The apocalypse and all. I know that seems weird, but I have freedom now. I can actually help people. I even met somebody. A volunteer who delivers supplies.
I know this guy.
Imagine that, right? Even when you think everything is over, it's not. It goes on. I mean, it's awful to, you know, don't get me wrong. All the people dead and hurt, but those are things beyond my control. So, you know, I'm making the best of it. These days,
I think I have a pigeon out here.
people treat me like I matter because, well, there's so few of us. You know, we can't afford to think otherwise.
And some kids at the
So
pool.
for all you future people, just know that we lived through something horrible. But we did it. Somehow, we're alive. And if you're hearing this, then, well, I guess at least some of us made it, right? So hey, chin up, kiddo. You'll be okay. Okay?
Alright, so that's the thing about these holotapes is as you listen to them, you start to piece together the lives of the people who lived here after... I hate those things. God, they're so gross looking. After the bombs fell and before we come out of the vault. Now, remember, we're playing a character. We're role-playing my character. He was born and raised in the vault. He's never been outside before. So this is all new to him. Alright, so we're gonna listen to this one. Remember, set up a trap for the you-know-whos and use holotapes to try to record their noise at night. Get a lock for the secret stash by the Brahmin tubs behind the house. I'll have to find that. Get a bigger gun or more guns or both. Try to tame a wild dog or giant rat. Rest in peace, Perry, you sweet... Oh, someone killed his pet named Perry. I hope it wasn't a possum. Alright, so... Hello, mute fruits. Oops, there's one more. Alright, so... The Brahmin pen, right? I'm assuming this is the Brahmin pen. And there's supposed to be a super secret stash behind the house. Well, there's a dead Brahmin here. Now, does he mean... This is just a gas tank, dude. Does he mean this house or this house? Or that house? Like, which house, dude? Oh, wait. There's some stuff here. I don't know. Pre-war money. I can't pick up that basketball. We got a Tato. We got some more Tatos. And some more Tatos. And some more Tatos, people. Alright. So, okay, wait. Was it in the Brahmin pen? The super secret stash. Was it in the Brahmin pen? Is it in the grass anywhere? I'm just trying to see if there was a, stash here, or if he was just trying to, like, mess with people. Oh, wait. What's this? Okay, so we got another story. Nurse Scott.
Responder Dasa gave me some supplies in exchange for my survivor story. So, hi. My name is Scott Shepard. Things are going all right. I was a nurse before the war, and I guess nothing much has changed. I just work for the responders now. I don't get paid. The government is basically the same now as it was years ago. Wrecked, disorganized, cannot be trusted. Everyone knows this. You want to know why the war actually happened? Aliens. You think I'm joking? Listen, right before everything went to hell, I saw him. I was grilling hamburgers out in the yard with my dog, and I heard rustling from the bushes and a zapping noise. Next thing I know, I'm lightheaded, and I felt myself falling to the ground. And I didn't even have a lot to drink. I woke up, and I saw some little thing run into the bushes with my dog following it. And I knew something was wrong. I found my dog later with a clump of green skin in his mouth. Green, like moss or something. The bombs fell almost 10 days later. 9 days, 19 hours to be exact. That's 235 hours precisely. You know what that is, right? That's right. The atomic number of the fissile isotope of uranium. They had a plan from the very beginning.
This guy's a whack job.
Why would they come after me first? Scott Shepard, the nurse. Well, good question. I'm glad you asked. They have our blood. They knew which ones of us would survive. This is one big experiment to them. This whole thing was staged. Our lives, our thoughts, everything was designed for us. Just like this conversation. Every word I'm saying.
This guy's a weird... he's a whack job.
Up, Appalachia. Find the ones holding the strings and cut the cords.
Here's the thing. If there was anyone holding the strings back then like he suspected, even though I'm sure there wasn't, they're dead. A, that was 25 years ago, and B, they probably died when the bombs dropped. I'm just saying. Okay. So, okay, let me see. I need to... Oh, I need to drink something. I am completely dehydrated. Okay, Alright, purified water. And we'll eat... Excuse me. Some fancy lead snack cakes just to get rid of them. And some canned dog food. That's thunder. I was literally just telling Joseph that I didn't think it was going to rain today after all. And how about we've got thunder now? I really hope it rains. Those of you that know me from Discord and whatnot know that I suffer from, a new plan. 2 new plans. I suffer from something called barometric migraines, which is storm headaches. But headache is not the word I would use, I promise. Ugh. Anytime we have weather rolling in, if it's...
Equipment contaminated.
Why are you standing here, dude? You're supposed to be over there. Anytime we have weather rolling in, the pressure builds and builds and builds. It's not super common, but it's also not uncommon. Some people get them and some people don't. I'm just double checking because after you loot things, if you come back a day or so later, things tend to respawn. Not a lot. Okay. Alright, so let's hop back down. And we're going to hop right there to that workbench and scrap everything real quick. Alright, I don't need the Bowie knife, or the hatchet, or the machete. I will keep the axe for now. Right now I'm using a pipe pistol. I think I'm going to switch to the handgun here. Alright, this is a weapons workbench. Alright, we are going to work on this handgun for a second, the 10 mil. We're going... Whoops, wrong button. What is it? How do I repair? Oh, T. Repair. Alright. Now we're going to see if we can't... No. That's a better range, and then that has a very little range. I don't have a lot of adhesive, so I need to be careful. There goes my nuclear material I had. And I'm actually going to go ahead and scrap this pipe pistol, because I'm not going to be using it now that I have a 10. My goodness. Let me open my curtains. Now, normally I wouldn't open this set of blinds right here, but with it being so overcast, it probably won't hurt. It'll wash me out a little bit, but not too bad. Let's see. It hasn't started raining yet, but it's getting ready. Okay, I'm a little glowy, but not too bad. I don't feel like I need to be saying I'm an angel sent by God. So we'll scrap that. And we'll go ahead and repair that. And I don't think I don't have any kind of mods for it. Okay. Since I scrapped that gun I had on me, I don't have one on me. Okay, let's go to weapons and we'll grab that. I scrapped the gun, dude! And okay, we're gonna have to use an axe. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize I had to be a specific level to use that darn gun. Oh my gosh, dude. Dude. Oh, that sucks so bad. That's my power attack. Alright. We're not doing the fertile soil mission.
Automated warning to all responders. Mr. Phone hands are out of control. Evacuate civilians.
We're gonna actually get down into sneak mode.
Once they're dealt with, you'll have to reboot the server.
Okay, what this is it's a event. If you enter certain areas, it will trigger events. And if I do them, they'll end up giving me some stuff, like plans, weapons, ammo, that sort of thing. But unfortunately, there's too many mobs in that area right now. And I apparently am screwed because I didn't think to look if I needed to be a certain level to use that 10mm. Alright, so we're going to grab the testing kit. And then we're going to listen to the survivor story, Kesha McDermott.
DASA has asked us all to document our stories for posterity, you know. Seems like a fine idea. So, hi, I am Kesha McDermott. When the bombs fell,
Wait.
I was in Watoka, coordinating a
no, we're not doing that.
science fair for that year's high school kids. And the theme was the future of energy. After the bombs,
This is the one we're going to do. Make only that active.
chaotic.
Okay.
Scavenging for food and fighting off rabid survivors. Oh, it was just a bad time all around.
Sounds awful.
I found a couple of surviving kids from the high school whose parents didn't make it. And we holed up in a house in town for a while.
Ooh, the lag.
After a bit, I was able to solder the circuitry in an old radio, and we tuned in to a broadcast from the responders. Oh, we were overjoyed. The trip from Watoka to Flatwoods, it was rough, mind you. The kids and I ran into a group of assholes in the mountains who stole our
Language.
food and water. I can't tell you how happy I was to find the responders in Flatwoods. Tents for
I'm trying to find a gun.
open kitchens, medical supplies, protection. We were safe. They had a problem, though. Their water sources were contaminated heavily.
Ooh.
People were boiling water, but not long enough to make it safe. So, I stepped up and I said, I'll build a testing kit to monitor the contamination, and I will teach folks how to properly boil water.
Well, thanks, Kesha.
And I did. The world is getting better, but slowly. We need to make sure it doesn't relapse, too. It's going to take time.
Oh,
care, that's all. Well, time, care, and science.
I like that. Time, care, and science. I'm a firm believer in science, guys. Alright, we're gonna grab Willie Mae's story. She's the one who won the lifetime supply of Blamco mac and cheese, and instead it didn't last a lifetime, it lasted 8 years. Here's a fun fact. Oh, a sickle. I might use that. Alright, it does 15. Oh no, the axe does 29. What level? Level 5. What level are we, guys? Level 3. I got 2 more levels to go. A level and a half, really. Alright, so I've got to find a weapon. A gun. I mean, I have a weapon. If the worst comes to it and I have to defend myself, I'll hack and slash my way through something. I prefer not to. I'm not a strength slash melee build type of person. I actually, my very first character, Boomer, believe it or not, was a melee build character. And wait, have I grabbed all my? We haven't leveled up. We haven't leveled up. Maybe. Charisma is my ability to lead and help others. Okay, okay, okay. Let's see what we've got. One-handed melee weapons. No, I don't need a weight one either. No endurance. Less radiation for eating or drinking. Drinks quench. No. Guys, we don't really have any good ones. First aid, chems, and chem containers, extra ammo in ammo containers. I don't need the ammo. So I guess... Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I don't really want to use this, but for right now, it's the only really viable one. That's it. Who's texting me at 2:30? Because Joseph doesn't get off till 4, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, it's raining where he is. It says the rainting. We always put a T in words, like, instead of saying good morning to people, I always say good morning. And then, raining is rainting. Snoring is snorting, that sort of thing. Oh, we haven't been in this building here. We got something off the ground behind it, but we haven't been in it yet. I'm gonna stay snuck down, just in case. I just don't feel safe. I don't feel safe. I do like these little trailers. Honestly, like, I like these little trailers. I really do. Turn my light back on. Okay, so whoever lived here was actually, like, living here. They had this place pretty cleaned up. Ooh. Okay. Wait. I thought I saw something. I guess not. Why are all the beds broken? Who broke all the beds? That makes no sense. I mean, there's not even a mattress on it. Why did it collapse? I don't know why I'm having such lag. Is the lag showing up in the game, guys? Because it's like, I actually like their little bathrooms. Okay, let's point out the fact that this entire trailer is a new mesh. Oh, that little bit of light is pretty. These mirrors, I believe, are new. I could be wrong. Huh! Oh. Burnt textbook, a throwing knife. Oh, Delbert is dead.
Reverend Delbert Winters here, born and raised in this very town. Lent my own church to the responders for their outpost here, and You're welcome. The responders are on a true mission, you see. Helping folks through thick and thin, till the heavens open up again and take us all up anyways.
That stuff's gross.
When this all happened, I figured like most it was time. This was the end, but it wasn't, was it? We're still here. At first, I thought it was a mistake, that we was missed, forgotten. Maybe we did some wrongs. Didn't give enough to charity, maybe. Didn't praise his name, even in the worst of times. Maybe thought some things that ought not to been thought. So I asked him. I asked how? Why? I fought your wars on Earth. I'm ready to fight them up there by your side. Then, in my despair, I saw some survivors eating raw rat carcass behind a dumpster. You ought to cook that first, I warned them. Seemed obvious. We tried but got sick, they said, covered in their own filth. I realized right then and there that I was being tasked. From then on...
That's a good way to look at it.
Cook good food. Fed anyone who walked up with an empty belly. And I was thankful for my task in life.
There you go.
Next time hell or high water land in my stoop, I'll be swept clear away with it. But until then, let's share a home-cooked meal together, all right?
That's a really good way to look at it. This was a man in the cloth who apparently was a soldier back in the day as well, who thought that it was his time when everything happened, and when he didn't die and was left behind basically from what he thought was the rapture, he was like angry and bitter until he felt like he had no purpose until he ran across some people eating raw food and being all nasty and everything. So he basically realized then and there that God had spared him so he could teach other people how to take care of themselves and how to like cook food properly. And oh, we got a bad guy right here. We got, oh, Shizen. Where are you going, dude? Ah! That guy saw me with my axe and said, nope. Where'd he go? Ah! Try me a river, dude. Ah! I don't like it. I don't like it. Anybody else? Anybody else? Oh. See, I always want to do like some reconnaissance and look around the area I have to go to before I go there. I'm glad I did. Also, I'd like to say that I was watching a build video for Fallout 76 where someone was saying that they have to be really careful with the amount of glass they use in their builds because it's hard to come across glass. I'm like, I find glass everywhere. Finding all kinds of junk. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, a little toy rocket ship. That's cute. So cute. So cute. There's all kinds of junk in here. This is their version of a red rocket. I think I like Fallout 4's red rockets better. I'm just saying, heck, even New Vegas's red rockets are better in my opinion. Okay, nothing else in here, I guess. Alright, we're gonna scrap some stuff real quick. We'll get rid of the throwing knife, the pipe wrench, the sickle. Oh, I've got a right leg. Okay, how about that? I can just sell all this. I am gonna hold on to the paramedic jumpsuit. Wait, what do we got? Workbench part. Oh, Mr. Handy Fuel. We'll get rid of that. And the cooking oil. Okay. Oh, some more. And oh, we got a lot more, guys. Got some glowing fungus. The fungus among us. Alright, so we have to go into this little area. Oh, we got some silk beans. Oh, they were growing stuff here. I guess that's it. Oh, look, a shovel. Okay, the water is contaminated, as we knew. In Kesha's lab. Oh, hello. Oh, fertilizer. Take a gnome. Oh, it giggled when I picked it up. That's creepy. That'd be a really cool, like, Halloween thing. What am I hearing? Oh! Don't be messing with my cows. Where did you guys go? I know I saw ghouls. I know I saw ghouls. What in the world? Who's shooting? Who are you? Are you seriously shooting at... Wait, you're shooting at me. Ah. Ah. Die. Oh, he hits back. He didn't like that. Alright. I know there was like a... Could have sworn I saw ghouls. I thought I saw ghouls. That's weird. I saw ghouls. Grab all of this. Ooh, hello. That is not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. They've learned how to string up radstags, guys. Oof. Oh, that's gross to look at. Hello. Little teacup. Got me a hat. Oh, wait, what do we got here? I hate flatwoods. Okay, let's play it.
Well, my back hurts. Sick of eating varmints with two pair of eyes. Yeah, I tell them I see the big old boomer out yonder. They tell me, what's a boomer then? Then some sweet young thing come up to me asking for help with that garden next door. And then, just this morning, I hear talk of crawdads big as a barn door across the mountains and worse. Flatwoods had better days. Now everything cattywampus or it'll kill you. Now, I ain't no cussing lady. But damn if God had just let a bomb fall on my head. Jesus, just let me die.
Oh my god! Oh, she said, Jesus, just let me die. You know what? I think that woman's my spirit animal. I think, honestly, like, because I'm so antisocial, if I was her, I would be saying the same thing. If God had just let a bomb drop on my head. I know she didn't. Oh, hello. Let's be friends.
Yeah.
Bye. There's another one over here. Hi there.
Intruder detected. Beginning search.
Ah! Die. And I saw something else moving over here. Thought it was an Eyebot. Is that an Eyebot? It is an Eyebot down there. Golly, these guys have got me way off course. Hello, Mr. Eyebot. Hello. Do you want to be friends? No, he doesn't want to be friends. Oh, you turd. Oh, you turd. Get back here. Where did you go? Oh, there you are. Okay, well. Anybody else? Anybody else? No? Okay, fine. gather some wood from these logs. This would actually be a good place to do like a little starter home. Just looking around real quick, making sure there's nothing else out here to attack me. What is... I thought I heard something. Like something breathing. Is that a tire? Oh, it's raining! Oh, it's really raining, guys. It's pouring. Let me know if I'm dropping any frames or anything, okay, guys? Because, like, I'm not really paying attention to my playback. Oh, no. Oh, that's sad. The tree fell on him, and he couldn't get it off of himself. That's sad. Oof. I know what that is. I'm staying away from that. I'm staying away from that. I'm staying away from that. We're not messing with that, guys. That's something I don't need to mess with right now. I'm way too low level to be messing with those things. Those are aliens. Right now, as we speak, Fallout 76 is having an alien invasion event. It's ongoing. It's not like a, like a event that you go in and you do a couple of certain things and you complete the event. No, the alien invasion events are all over Appalachia, and just your job is to just kill every alien invader you come across. Those guys though hit hard. I mean, they don't play. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to drink something. I'm hiccuping so bad now. Okay. Now, we have to analyze the water testing kit. Which is... okay. Diagnostic terminal. Analyze water sample. Water type dirty, diseases severe. Conclusion, water has not significantly improved since the last sample from the same coordinates. Updating volunteer status. Okay, so let's check the archives and see what it says. River, contaminated, fatal, 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 extreme, 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 extreme. So it's gone from fatal to extreme to severe to serious, and now it's saying, what was it saying? Didn't it say severe? So it's actually gone back up. Alright, let's play the holotape.
This is my first interview with another survivor, Kesha McDermott. She found me trying to break into a Nuka-Cola
Okay,
machine.
we're gonna stop the tape. Because we've already listened to that. What is the... Oh, that's a checkout sheet. Okay, we're going to craft some clean water.
Volunteer boiled water is necessary for...
Apparently only 2.
Sterilization. Please assist.
Alright, we're gonna... Oops, wrong button. Well, actually, I can make some. We're gonna make some fertilizer and some more fertilizer. Ooh. I'm having, some muscle spasms in my leg right now, guys. Ooh. Ooh, this stuff is respawned. I'm gonna call this guy Bob. I think I'm gonna call all of them Bob. All of the vendor bots, we're gonna call them Bob. Oh, everything is respawned. Well, not everything. Well, if everything's respawned, there should be a weapon or something on this table. Ooh,
Thank you so
a
much.
recipe.
I did.
A pipe revolver. It's not the first thing I would choose to get because I actually am not a fan of pipe pistols, but at this stage of the game, I'll take it just to have something. Everything seems to be respawning, so... Oh, hello. I'll take the caps, that's for sure. Also take any food items I can. And I need... That's not what I meant to do. I'm gonna take that holotape. I'm gonna log in. Oh, I already did all this, didn't I? I'll take the screwdriver. Somewhere around here. Ooh. We're getting some more stuff, guys. Hello. Somewhere around here, there's got to be a better weapon besides this pipe pistol. Now, we're going to scrap all of our junk items. Ooh, an Eyebot helmet. There we go. We're also going to scrap that. I know, I need to sell a lot of this clothing to Bob so I can get rid of it and get some of the weight off of myself. Anything in here? No. Alright, let's go talk to Bob real quick. Hello, Bob. How are you?
Water accepted from volunteer.
Alright,
Equipment sterilization in progress.
Okay, here we go.
Sterilizing equipment.
Let's get rid of the bowler hat, the campaign hat. I want the army helmet for now. Yeah, we're not gonna have glasses. We're just not. Oh, I wanted the gray knit hat. What am I doing? You know what, we're gonna keep the newsboy hat.
Volunteer boiled water is necessary for equipment sterilization.
And I don't want the intestine. I gotta get off my leg. Oh, it's killing me. What else do we got that we can get rid of? We can get rid of the beer. And the bourbon.
Volunteer
And
boiled
Duchess's
water
dram.
is necessary for
Because we don't do
equipment
alcohol.
sterilization. Please.
Whew, excuse me. And the whiskey. Oh, we can get rid of some of these chems because we don't take chems.
Volunteer boiled water.
I'm gonna keep the blood pack because I think it's you can use it to make stim packs.
Please assist.
Actually, I think I'm gonna keep all my chems in case I can use them to make good chems, like stim packs right away, that sort of thing.
Volunteer boiled water is necessary for.
All right, we got
equipment
weapons here.
Sterilization. Please assist.
Hunting rifle. Hospital bed. Not a lot. Wind instruments. Alright, so we're gonna have to work on making some more caps. We're just gonna have to, like, loot and sell. Loot and sell.
Please assist.
And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and quote-unquote cheat a little bit. I have, because I'm a member of Fallout First, that's how I got a private server like this, I have my survival tent, which I'm gonna grab in just a second. Because as of right now, we're just running around with all of our... Ooh, I forgot about it. There's a hatchet here. And let me see if there's anything on these guys now. Okay. I'm gonna pull my survival tent out right out back here.
Time to eat.
Oh, this guy scares me.
Didn't you hear? People are saying there's gold everywhere.
Yeah, well, I got better things to do than worry about whether or not it's a modern day gold rush. Ooh, I got some rads. There's me some rad away. Alright, so let me hop back across. I jumped so I wouldn't be in the water. Okay, we're gonna put my survival tent like right here. And there it is. Now, this is an uglier one. This isn't the best one. It's, if I'm not mistaken, it is in fact, though, the only one that comes with an actual workbench, the Tinker's Workbench, which if I wasn't playing with modifications, that I have. Okay, this is my scrap box. I have nothing in it yet, but what it does is it will automatically scrap everything and store it. So it won't be in my inventory and it won't take up space in my regular storage. Alright, we'll get rid of the Mr. Handy Fuel. My neighbor just got home. Alright, now in my stash box, that's what I meant to call it, we're gonna throw this gun for now. Oh, it makes me mad. We're also gonna throw that, and that in there. And I don't need these for now, or the bubble gum, or the honey, or the Nuka-Colas. Back in the day, I used to sell these like crazy, but I don't sell them anymore because sometimes you get the little objectives that you get that fill in your score. And sometimes they're to drink Nuka-Colas. My neighbors are bringing a lot of people in. I hope they're not about to party. They're gonna find out real quick. This ain't a partying block. Lunchbox. I don't need any of this. I'm gonna keep the scrap kits and the repair kits. But the rest of this, I don't need. All these survivor stories. I think I need to... I don't need that, or Scott's reminders. And I have 2 of these. Man, I got so much crap in here, guys. Okay, yeah. Yeah, the ammo, I don't need any of it. Because, for one thing, I don't even have a gun that I can use. Well, that's not entirely true. I do have a gun. And we're going to actually switch to it. It does 27 damage, which is actually just a little bit less than the axe that I'm using. And as for armor, we'll go ahead and throw this on. And we'll go ahead and throw on the Responder's jumpsuit, because it can go on directly over my vault suit. Okay. Alright, so what do we gotta do? We have to go check in with the self-serve kiosk. I was actually just there a second ago. Nothing in there. Oh, we got some ammo. For the 10 mil when I can finally use it. Alright, so now we have to check in since we've tested the water. Okay, so it says message of the day, you are safe now. I disagree. Alright, check volunteer status. Oh, we leveled up. Which gave us score points, by the way. Okay, I must complete one more experiment. Report to responder Delbert Winters for further instruction. So I guess... now we've already, found Delbert, so we know where he is. So I guess our next, thing that we have to do is learn how to cook. I got a plan for a chem workbench. I got 6 boiled water, a purified water, and some ammunition. Alright, so we've hit level 4. Let's, before we mess with Delbert and learn his stuff, let's level up real quick. Yes, let's open our perk pack. See what we got. Why did June become an architect? To remove the glass ceiling. I don't get that. I feel like that's a feminism joke, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Alright, so now Alright, let's see what we got as far as... reap twice as much when harvesting flora. Now that one there I do use on all my playthroughs. I don't even need this one. I might... Excuse me, I might pick that one. Hacking skill, that's another one I use. Action points regenerate, falling down. Running speed is when you have a pistol equipped. Now, I do have a pistol right now. I think we're gonna stick with this one for now. Oh wait, we can use that one. We can use that one. And we can use that one. Why can't I? Oh, it's a level 5 one. Okay, then. So, I have 3 points in strength, but no strength cards. Okay, I can't pick a perk. And I still need one for luck and one for charisma. If I'm not mistaken... Oh, wait. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. But I'm only level 4. I guess you get 2 perk points per level? Is that how that works? Alright, so Delbert. I guess we have to mess with the terminal now. Okay. Today is the day. Volunteer training, comfort food cookbook, potluck schedule, and Delbert's diary. We're just gonna go down the list. Volunteer training. Get some meat from one of the local cows. Toss it on the fire until it stops oozing. A lap of chili. Okay. Ribeye, 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 ribeye. And apparently everything's been ribeye. All he knows how to make is chili and ribeyes? Oh my goodness. Whoops, on faith. I need to write down my thoughts because I was losing faith. I'm ashamed to admit it. I witnessed the wrath with my own eyes. The brightest of lights filled the sky, and I thought he had come for me and those of the faith. But we remain. Why? Either he did not come, or we were not good enough. I pray. I pray every moment I can. Nothing. I hear nothing. I used to hear something, I think. Did I? It's hard to remember. So long ago. This past month I've struggled. I cooked a lot though. You know, it helps keep me calm to cook. Ingredients are so simple. Mix this and that and you got yourself a food. Life, not so much. And the beyond? I don't know. I thought I did. The responders set up camp in town. They're a bunch of medical and firefighter types, and they plan to fix up survivors. I'm volunteering. This is something I know I can do. Devoting myself to cooking for these survivors and running the book club and the nightly survivors guilt meetings has been good for me. But I still come home at night and I think, why? I was ready. I was ready my whole life for this. What did I do wrong? Makes me glad to see the responders are taking in survivors so well. We need them, Lord knows. We need to rebuild this land. I've been noticing a weird thing. Some of the animals are born different. At first, I thought it was just a random fluke. Two-headed cow should go to the Museum of Fakery, but then it happened again and again. He doesn't make mistakes like this. Weird cows are born more often than not, and I don't know what to say. Plants are weird too. Plants are merging, changing colors. I don't know what. Maybe this is a recreation of our world like after the flood. If so, we survivors had no ark, no protection. I stayed up all night cooking stew and corn pone for everyone here. There's a lot of us now. A lot of us aren't doing so good. Some have lost faith in the responders and ran to the mountains to join gangs. I pray for them. I pray for us all, mind you. This poor guy, oof. The weird cows continue to be weird. I heard someone who arrived from over east of here call them Brahmin. I can't remember what regular cow tastes like anymore. Or regular tomatoes, for that matter. I've set up an experiment to monitor these things. I'm worried. What if the meat and vegetables here are hurting us? I need to keep track of this to know for sure. In the meantime, I think old prepackaged food is probably okay. A bunch of old survivors came down to town from the mountains. They're in a gang now. They wanted stuff. They tore up my gardens and killed some cows. I'm gonna start putting extra food in the pantry just in case. And I need to remember, they have a tough time up there. There can't be much to eat in the mountains. I brought all the weird cows down from the nearby farms and I let them loose in the pastures. I think they'll stay by because I planted a bunch of good hay grass there. In a couple months I'll build some gardens near the houses and I'll set up some control groups of plants. He didn't take us, so I need to make sure I'm ready for when he returns. This has to be just a trial. I have to do better. I need to make sure everyone here eats well and survives until the end. This guy. I've sunk my entire life lately into these experiments and feeding these survivors. I've asked him if this is enough, if he will come for me now. Silence. Is this punishment? I was in the war. I killed. I know I did these things, but I had to. They made me do it. I thought it was right, too. How can I apologize now? Just finished planting the community garden for the next year. Figure I'll spend some time in the garden patches behind my house for a bit. It brings me peace to work the land like this. Planting some seeds. Gonna see what in the hoot they turn out to be. Don't look like any kind of seeds I know. Bless his creativity, right? That is insane. From January to June. Bless his heart. Bless his heart. Alright, so we've got wood for fuel, and now I just have to get a piece of Brahmin meat. Let's see if there's any on here. No, that's spoiled. I don't want to kill a cow. I don't want to kill these. Uh-oh. Ooh, Shizen. I don't want to kill the cows. I really don't want to kill the cows. I really don't. I don't think it's fair. You know what? We're gonna break immersion a little bit. I know there's another dead cow around here somewhere. I don't want to kill a cow. I really don't, because they haven't done anything. They're not bad. They're not attacking people. Do I already have cow meat? Maybe I do. I don't. Rabbit. Grilled red stag. Grilled red roach. Crispy squirrel bits. And a possum bacon. And we've also got some boiled water, don't we? We have 12 boiled water. I have a tarberry, I have 4 potatoes, a bunch of soot flour, a bunch of mute fruit. Also, well, I need to make this sugar real quick. Soap bean soup. Glowing fungus. That has a rad resist. We really need that. And the corn soup. You know what? We're gonna save our produce for when we build our little camp in a little bit. Because we're gonna build one in just a little bit. Alright, we've got wood. I've already got wood. I don't need wood. I just realized how that sounded. I'm so sorry. That's not what I meant. You guys know it. There is, I believe, a dead Brahmin around here somewhere. Excuse me. Oh, we got mute fruit. know there's a dead Brahmin around here somewhere. We got some salt and pepper. Oh, what's in here? Meeting hall. Okay. We found a new place, guys. Remember them. Wait. Wait. Oh! Oh, is this... This was a funeral home. They turned it into a meeting hall. Okay, what's this? Dealing with survivor skill. Dealing with survivor skill. Step 1, learning how to forgive yourself. This can take a long time. In fact, it can take a lifetime. Okay, so it's just torn in half. Okay, well. Guest book. Delbert, Dassa, Willie Mae, Miguel, Scott, Gary, and Lucas. We're just going to grab everything. Dear Daddy, if you read this, I am now staying in the bell tower in the church. I have cereal and games and sleep in a sleeping bag for both of us. I will be waiting. Colonel. Oh, this poor kid. Dear Dad, I wrote you a letter last month and Delbert asked me to write you another letter. He said it will find you. I just wanted to say that I am doing okay. Everybody is taking care of me. I miss you. You know what? I forgive you, Dad. Sorry. Sorry, my name is Tabitha and I'm an addict. I was told this type of thing can help me recover. Saying that at all. I was cruel to you, Patty. You were right. I knew it at the time, too. We both hurt each other. I guess she was writing a play. Sorry, Tabitha. Haha, they are all dead, and you hurt them. They suffered because of you. Cuddles, Sophie. Okay, then. I get it now. Taking care of kids is hard, and it was too hard for you. You were young, and I was just too much. I get it. I do. I'm an adult now, too, and well, it took a long time to understand why you did it. I'm not mad, though. But I'm going to do the opposite of what you did. I'm going to find kids and make sure they're okay. I love you, I forgive you, but you don't need to come home anymore. Obviously he hasn't forgiven his father. Because if he had, he'd welcome him. He'd say, you know, you can come back if you want to, you don't have to be ashamed. I don't think his dad left him. I don't think that's what happened. I think his dad died, and he just doesn't want to accept the reality of his dad's death. I think that's what it is. And so he built up this whole scenario that his dad left him. And the only way he can get past it is to forgive his father for dying. You know, I want to be like, grow up, this and that, and you know, it's, you know, I want to be like tough love on the kid, but at the same time, this is a kid, you know. Oh, here we go. Brahmin hide. I'm gonna have to kill a Brahmin. I don't want to kill a Brahmin. I actually like Brahmin, guys. They're actually kind of cool. I don't want to kill a Brahmin, but I'm gonna have to kill a freaking Brahmin. It's not fair. And I need to drink and eat something because I'm just about to die again. Alright, we'll eat iguana on a stick. Grilled rad stag, grilled rad roach, and purified water. Okay. I'm gonna have to go kill a Brahmin. I don't want to do this, guys. I really don't. You know what? I'm mad at Bethesda for making me do this. I just want to say that. I didn't want to kill a freaking Brahmin. That's not what I wanted to do. I don't think that was very nice of them. I really don't. I'm ticked about it. I mean, it should have been optional. Ugh. Alright, I made it. And now I'm gonna make some apple chili. still have 6 full of water. Let's go to food. No drinks. No, I guess food it is. I'll make the silk bean soup because those you can't grow at your camp. Let's talk to this lady.
Are you here for the responder training?
As a matter of fact, I am.
Then you're not alone. A lot of people come here because of that radio message the responders left. That's what brought me here too. At first, I was planning to just do the training and move on, but honestly, I kind of like it here. I really enjoy meeting all the people that pass through and hearing their stories. Wait a minute. Are you one of those people who was in Vault 76?
I sure am.
I knew it! I could tell just by looking.
No, you couldn't.
I've always thought that life in a vault must be so amazing, with the robots and all the machines and having everything you need every day. Best of all, you're safe, which, let me tell you, is a thing us outsiders very rarely get to feel.
Imagine.
I guess you're one of us now, so that's all in the past for you.
Thanks. I'm not gonna be ugly. Mind if I ask you something? I'm not gonna take
Go
your
right
supplies. What's with the responder outfit?
I found it in one of the houses. It fits great, and it's really comfortable and pretty durable, too. I'd also be lying if I said it didn't have some sentimental value for me. I've admired the responders ever since I first heard about them. What they stood for.
That
helping
hair of
people no
hers,
matter
y'all.
what. That was really important.
Anything interesting you can tell me about the area?
Yeah, there's a couple of places around here that qualify as interesting. At least to me. The Agricultural Research Center is infested with feral ghouls and homicidal robots. But you can find some good scrap in there if you're up to it. The New River Gorge Resort to the east is the same story. Maybe, minus the robots.
Tell me about yourself.
Me? There's not much to tell, really. I came in with Paige and the rest and stayed up at Foundation for a while. It was nice. But eventually I wanted to go my own way, you know? Get out and see some places I've never seen, figure out who I am. When I heard the message on the radio about Flatwoods, I was curious to meet the responders, so I made my way here. I decided to stay here and see what else I could learn. That's pretty much my story.
Tell me about Foundation.
It's a community of settlers up in the mountains to the east. It's a nice enough place, I guess. That being said, it's a hell of a dangerous trip trying to get there. I barely made it out of the mountains alive. If I were you, I'd keep to the forest until you're ready to deal with some seriously nasty stuff.
Tell me about Paige.
He's the closest Foundation has to a leader,
Oh, it's a
I
he. I
guess.
thought it was a
I never
girl.
got to know him real well, but he always seemed like a decent guy. Honest, reliable, cares about the people, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Okay, what is it?
That's it, really. Thanks for your time.
No problem.
I could shoot her in the head. I'm just joking, guys. I'm not about to shoot her in the head. Okay. Oh, I forgot. I gotta check back in with the self-serve kiosk. Just for fun. Let's see if we can get that piece of pie. That'd be a no. Negatory, Ghost Rider. Complete training. Okay. It says contact the responders using the database. People directory. Wait. That's in the church. That's the computer in the church. What's that say? Memo responders read. Only volunteers and responders may access it until things calm down again. This is only precaution until this whole thing blows over and we get back to rebuilding this great country. I just updated with more information about supplies, so when we get back, we can start distributing resources to the survivors that remain. Delbert and Kesha have volunteered to stay behind and take care of the survivors. Dasa. Alright, this is, wait, what is this? Golly Mine Recon. Oh, I don't know about that. Responders database. Let's check things out. Let's log in. Volunteer. Emergency contact responders HQ. This is HQ, isn't it? Apparently not. A large horde of Scorched is on the move and might be headed for our main base at Morgantown Airport. Oh, that's right. I forgot about Morgantown. Doi. All personnel are being requested to report to HQ as soon as possible. Oh, excuse me. Bring weapons and medical supplies. Maria Chavez. Any restricted messages? I'm not worried about reading them, honestly. Requests. These are just... This is just lore, and honestly, we don't need it. Because we're following the main quest line, really. Oh, we need to learn some of this stuff. We've got several plans, guys. Now we have to investigate Morgantown Airport, and we've hit level 5. We're gonna go get that gun, guys. We are gonna go get that gun. Very short-winded when I'm level 5. Like, I don't have very much agility points. Alright, we're gonna grab that gun. Yes! And we're also gonna get rid of the hatchet, the multi-purpose axe. Actually, you know what? You know what? We can scrap them. We can, well, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna scrap everything that we can. Scrap all junk. Scrap the hatchet, multi-purpose axe, the shovel, and the pipe revolver. Alright, now we're going to throw everything in the scrap box. And armor ourselves with the good gun. I'm excited! We have a decent gun! Yes! Wait. Is this the way to Morgantown? Craft a piece of armor, craft a weapon. Didn't I already do that? I thought I did that. What is that? Investigate. Oh. You know what? We are going to fast travel there. Why is it not letting me fast? There we go. We're going to fast travel there. We're going to craft a piece of armor. And maybe a weapon. Probably something lame, but still. We'll go ahead and do it. Okay. Oh, there's some meat here. Grab that and that. And the boiled water. That boiled water comes in handy when it comes to cooking. Grab everything we can. Okay, this is an armor workbench. So we're going to craft a piece of armor. We're going to craft a chest piece. Okay. And then, actually, you know what? Let's see what all we have as far as armor. We got a leather chest piece, a right arm, a right leg. We need a left arm and a left leg. That's what we need. And we'll have a full leather set. Oops. My neighbors are losing their minds out there. They're just back and forth. Outfits, helmets, headwear, under armor. We're not worried about any of that. And now we're going to put it all on and scrap that wooden piece. Now we have a full set, which isn't showing up because I have an outfit on. If I take the Responder's paramedic jumpsuit off, then it shows up. But the outfit hides it. And I do like looking like a responder. I really do. now we have to see if we can craft some kind of a weapon. We'll see. I can make a pipe pistol, a bolt-action pistol, a pipe revolver, and a syringer. Or I can just... Yeah, or I can just stick with the weapon I have. Oh, it wants me to craft a weapon. Oh, I have to finish this. Okay, well, we'll craft a knife real quick. Oh, we'll make a board. That's fine. Alright, so that's that. I keep hitting the wrong button. I am so sorry, guys. Alright, so the next thing is speak to Mort about building at your camp. We haven't built a camp. That's what we're waiting on. You're in the wilderness. Oh, I'm in the wilderness, I promise. Now, I'm trying to see something. Over here, across the river, is a little area that may or may not have aliens. Oh, it's got a trader there. Okay. There are aliens over there. I'm really hoping they don't come this way. Because they're freaking... Yeah, they're like level 15 and 20. And I'm not. Yeah, okay, they're going that way. So we're gonna run over here and see if there's anything we can snag real quick.
This misty, foggy crap.
Pocket watch. Hey,
What
lady.
I got, you need. What you got, I want.
Plasma cartridge, there's that. I do not, repeat, do not want to go over there and mess with them. I really hope they're not headed this way. If they are, we're running for it, guys. Okay, they're going that way. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, what do we have here?
Making a living out here.
Iron. I'll take the iron. Oh, wait, there's some more. I don't feel safe building very close to these guys. I wanted to build right here because there's a settler here. But I just don't feel safe around those things. I wanted to build kind of next to the water. But I feel like that close to those aliens would be a mistake. I've actually built right here before. And while I didn't like 100% hate it, I didn't love it either. So I might come build over here. There's a little area here that's...
Great. Now it's gonna be pouring down rain?
Oh, hello. Hi.
I'm gonna strike it big, baby.
You do that. I'm hitting my, ooh, what are those guys? I see a ghoul and a scorch. Are they working together? Like, what's going on? Shall we watch? Oh, red stag doe. Little redhead stag. Sorry, but I need the meat. Cultist. Ooh. He's a level 5 dude too. Let's have some fun, dudes. Hi. Ooh, shizen. Stop Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Take my bullet cuddles. What did you say? Not good enough. I still. Ah! Holy Mothman! That fire is in midair. There's a lot of stuff here. I'm gonna take all of it. Ooh, some rifles. Yes. Wood chest piece. That's garbage, but I'm gonna go ahead and take all of it. Because I can. That's why. Is that all of it? Yeah, I got all of it. Oh, hello. Just looking. I'm looking for a good place to build my camp, you guys. Oh, you know what? I believe right over here are some Brotherhood of Steel guys. Yes, there's some Brotherhood of Steel guys. There are flowers everywhere. Hi there.
Ad Victoriam. I think that's what they say. Stay on your toes. The wasteland is merciless.
If you say so, hunty.
I wonder what the Brotherhood's leader's
hello.
like. Must be a real hardest to keep all these
More goodies.
Build America. Take the old and forge it anew.
I'm thinking, maybe I should build like right here. Alright, let's build our camp.
Maybe I should join up. Fight the bad guys. Do some good for once. Make a difference.
Alright, so we got to build a quick camp real quick. Before we do, let's drink a little bit more water. Alright, and this is gonna be quick, guys. This is gonna be real quick. Okay,
I'll haul 1,000 boxes or fill 1,000
floors.
if that's what it takes to join up.
We're just gonna... Actually, I think I want to keep... Yeah, I'm going to use these pieces. Oopsie! Jump up there. Yeah, I think this is the shape I want. I want to turn my floor pieces around, that's for sure. I have to have all my floor pieces in the right, in the same spot. Okay. Let's put, say, some walls up real quick and turn off the ones I can't use. And we're gonna stick with... I'm actually not a big fan of the contemporary pieces unless... Oops, wrong thing. Oops, I didn't mean to put that piece there. I meant to put it there. And you guys will see what I'm doing in a minute. Trying to see. I don't have too many, that'll work. I'm just trying to figure out the layout that I'm gonna go with. back to walls and put that there and that there. Now what I'm gonna do is I need a roof piece. I need a roof piece. Yes. Okay, I had to think for a second what I was doing. That's not it. That is not what I was trying to do. Okay. First things first, that piece goes there. And then, the rest of this, I wonder if I can actually do it won't let me. Okay. So in order for me to make this work, there's a specific way of doing this. And once I get it built, you guys are gonna be like, oh, okay, I get what he's doing. Let's put a full wall piece up real quick. Oops, wrong button. And then we'll be able to put full roof pieces. I want kind of an open air situation. Right? Now I know what you guys are thinking. Boomer, you have a floating ceiling. I won't have a floating ceiling for long. Let's just put it that way. Because if you take a floor piece and put it like, oh, it's not gonna snap because I don't have a floor piece there. Okay, that's fixable. Just looking to see how that looks. Okay, yeah, that's fine. My bed's gonna be in there, and this is gonna be like an open air situation, like a giant workroom, really, because I only have a couple of whatchamacallits. I'm trying to think. How can I do this? All right, let's put a regular floor piece up here. See if that'll work. It will not, guys. The build order. The build order is a real thing. Oh, wrong button. Alright, that's got to go there. Someone's out there. And then the floor piece has got to go there, right? Now, if you take a half piece and snap it like that, and you'll see why I'm doing it like this in just a moment. Yes. Because now I'll be able to actually snap. Oh, I say that. It's the wall pieces. All right, we gotta get rid of all the wall pieces. We'll put them back in just a moment. Just a moment. There we go. Now we gotta hide the roof pieces too for a minute. I did the build order backwards. I did the build order backwards. And I want to be like, oh, I did it. I feel bad about it, but I kind of don't. Come on. If you can just snap there, that'd be great. That's kind of not what I meant to do, but okay, let's there we go. Oh, this needs to come back some. Like that. Alright. Now, this one here needs to go. Come on. If you'll just... If you will just cooperate. There we go. Basically, what this does is... See, these right here... Let me show you something. These don't snap on the corners of these floor pieces right here like this for some reason. But if if you use a half floor piece and you put where the middle of the floor piece goes over the corner, it will snap because these will only snap to like middle sections, and since that's the middle of that floor piece, it counts. It's snapping to that, not to that, if that makes sense. And basically, it's just running around in a circle until you get them all where you want them. Whoopsie. That needs to come up. Now, there is a little bit of a where it hangs off the edge, but once we get all the sides finished, it'll look a lot better, I promise. In the meantime, I just have to, like, get them where they need to be. There we go. And once you know, it's actually easier. It would have been easier if I'd have used floor pieces instead of roof pieces. This is annoying. Okay, there we go. And this is the last one, actually. And there's a reason why I'm being very specific and keeping all the, you notice I have all the wood lining up a certain direction, because if you don't put them all in the same direction, these posts will not face the same direction, and I want the smooth parts facing out, because if I have a generator, I'll be able to power this thing up and then put lights facing either inside or outside on these smooth pieces. Otherwise, they'll look like they're floating on these little parts that have the groove dug through them. All right, so now I don't need these. Oh, yeah, that's fine. We're gonna throw a wall back up real quick, so we can put our roof back up. And then what that will do is it'll actually make the roof look supported, if that makes sense. Come on, one more. There we go, now we can get rid of that wall. And then we'll go back and put the half walls back up. And the whole fantasy basically is that, see, this is virtually done. The only thing I don't like is the fact that these little gates open into the settlement instead of out.
Too far to get turned down now.
See, this is basically done. It's just it's kind of like a whole, I don't know if anyone's ever been out hunting with their dad or grandfather or uncle or with friends, but basically if you are a regular huntsman on land that you own or somebody you know, there's generally like a little hunting, I don't want to say lodge, but there's something kind of like this where it's kind of open air, but there's a little place built for where the bed will go. Now, I just remembered we still haven't learned any of those plans, so we're gonna do that real quick. Where's the plans? Oh, here we go. Chemistry workbench, Knuckles, Tinker's workbench, cardboard standees, and water pump. So we'll be able to make a water pump. We'll have some water. All right, so let's go back and into the build menu. And now I need to actually grab a staircase real quick, or 3. And see if I can actually attach stairs. I don't know if I'll be able to attach stairs to this. Yes, I can. That's why I left these like this, because I wanted to attach stairs. But I wanted to make sure that I'd still be able to put a resource extractor right there, because this is a resource extractor. All right, let's go that and see if we can't. Oh my goodness, we can't. Well, I say that. Come on, get up there. Do I have a generator? I have small generators. They put out 3 apiece. So we're gonna build like 3 of them. They're pretty quiet. I barely hear them. Alright. Let's wire them up real quick. Okay, now we need to add some power connectors real quick. And I prefer these. I prefer the little short ones. I just do. Another reason that I appreciate using those little columns is because they give you an exact spot to put your power connectors. And I have a specific way I like putting them. I know. Everyone's like, oh, big shocker there, Boomer. Okay, so that's all the power connectors. Let's wire them up real quick. I feel like half of this whole stream is just me building what I would call a really tiny build, but it is necessary, I hate to say. Oh, Laura's home. That's my neighbor. She's such a sweetheart, you guys. You guys would love her. Okay, so now, do we have any turrets? We have a turret. We'll say it like that. We have a turret. Turrets really eat up your build budget, but one piece of advice I could give you is build them on top of items. Like build them on the roofs. You need fewer if you build them on a roof. Honestly, you need a lot fewer because enemies can't get to them, but they can get to enemies, if that makes sense. Alright, so that's that. It is powered up. That's the wrong button. I need to put some lights. Whoops. Yes. We're gonna put this light here in the bedroom. Put you there. Now it's lit up. Now, we're just gonna put a couple of, I don't have any wall lights, do I? Do I have any wall lights? I don't have any wall lights. You guys, I'm in trouble here. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna have to just, ooh, I don't have any really good overheads. So I guess what I'm gonna have to do is just put a couple of overhead lights in here and call it a day. I try to line them up, I really do. We're just gonna do that. There's a light. There's a light. And that feels like that's really all I'm gonna be able to do. Alright, let's go to stash boxes real quick. Here's a handy dandy tip when you tip when you're running into issues with space. You can actually take them, put your stash box here, don't put it in the wall, and then put your scrap box on top of it if you have a scrap box, and it will actually stack. It is stackable. And that's done. Alright, let's throw down some rugs real quick. We'll put that. I actually don't like that. Or that. I don't have any rugs. I ain't got nothing. This character is like new. So we'll put this brown rug in here just for now, just to make it partay. And then shelves, vendors, tables. We'll put a table here because it'll have a radio on it. Where's my crafting? Let's see, appliances. Crafting. Here we go. I passed it. Alright, first things first. Let's go ahead and throw out whatever we can. Alright, this is going to go in the middle. And these are going to go off to the side. Well, I say that. Yeah. It's on the roof. If you clip into the wall, it'll set it on the roof. I don't know why it does that. The collision in this game is freaking nasty. So we're just gonna put it right here like this. There we go. Let's see how close we got it. We actually could have gone back a little bit. There we go. And since that's right there, we're gonna slide this over to about here. And then we're gonna put our weapons workbench, but I believe I have a reskin from the Atom Shop. Yes, this is the Responders weapons workbench. So we're gonna put that right there like that. And I don't think it's clipping through. It's not. Just trying to get it to kind of line up a little bit better. Yeah. And then right here in the corner, we're gonna put in the corner the cam bench, which is actually pretty well lined up. Actually, it's perfectly lined up. I'll never do that again, guys. I will never do that again. And all we've got left is a cooking station. So I guess we're gonna have to put that. Oh, I hate this. I actually hate this. You know what? We're gonna put a cooking station down here with them. And okay, I've got my turrets. I've got lights. Alright, defenses. I've got generators, power cookers. Okay. We're gonna add a little bit light in here because a little bit more light in here because it's just a little dark. I'll put a lamp. No, we're not. We're not gonna put a lamp there. We're not gonna put a lamp there. We're going to put a sink. Yeah, we'll put a sink right there. I forgot I had the rustic sink. Oh, resources! Okay, yeah. Alright, so we got the concrete extractor. 10 in electricity, and all I have is 9. So I guess what I need to do is throw a whole bunch more, generators. Guys, my mind keeps going blank. Now this here, this is my scavenger, and I always use the Brotherhood of Steel one because it's not quite as annoying as the other ones, although he does tend to throw out some insults. We're just gonna throw him right about, wait a minute, where's my, okay, yeah, we're gonna throw him right about there. And he'll pop out in a minute. Alright, appliances, there we go, radio. We're gonna put a radio. No, we're not gonna put a radio. Well, okay, we can put one, we just can't turn it on. And Beds. Okay, here we go. We're gonna put our bed in here.
You will never have hopes of joining the Brotherhood with
We're gonna put it
muscle
like that, actually.
like that.
Okay, we got a bed. And I just realized I have a piano. I forgot about the piano. I'm not going to play the piano, I'm just saying I have one. Alright, so now we're going to grab a chair or two. I mean, it's got to be a little bit, habitable, right? I'm just seeing what kind of chairs we have. I love the lawn chairs, actually. As far as displays, I can go ahead and put this like right here in the corner, even though I don't have any of those magazines yet. I do want to decorate it a little bit. I mean, come on, guys. My character's going to be living in this for a little bit. Shelves, vendors, tables, wall decor.
I wonder if they can make.
Oh yeah, let's throw a poster up on the wall. Let's see what happens. It's kind of cute. I mean, it's... Oh, okay. We can put wind chimes out. We can do that much. And it's from aluminum. We're going to put 2, actually. And then, why don't we put this on the inside, just for funsies. I think I have a couple of things I can throw up on the wall. You know what? Let's put a fan in here. It is going to be hot. We'll put it right there at the bed. That way it'll keep them nice and cool. And we'll throw... Where are my lights? We'll throw one more of these little lamps in here. Like that. Alright. So it's pretty well lit. It's not like lit up like Fort Knox because I don't like a lot of light, but in here it's lit up enough. And it does scream starter, if that makes sense. Oh, and what this guy right here does, this is my Collectron. He'll run around collecting junk, and he doesn't have anything yet. I already collected from that. Okay. So our next quest is to go to Morgantown Airport. Now, I've been there. It ain't purty, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and drink something real quick. I'm not drinking dirty water. Well, I'll go ahead and drink a purified water. Let's just cap ourselves off. And I'll go ahead and grab these mute fruit. No, ma'am. I don't think so. And if I'm not mistaken, there's some pooches up here. Yep, I see one of them. Anybody else? It is 4 o'clock on the dot, and Joseph just texted me, I bet. Let's see what he's got to say. Yep, on my way home. And I don't think I have the chain on the door. I know the deadbolt is on, but I don't think I have the chain on the door. But just for funsies, I'm going to hop up for a second once I get my character back down here. We're going to talk to this girl right here. Little miss, I'm digging around in someone's garbage.
Clean up around here. Oh, how many of these do I
Nope,
have
she
to
ain't
look
got no.
through?
She has no dialogue. Oh, I just realized where
This
I'm at.
gotta be the one.
There are going to be fudge. Anybody else? I think I got all 3 of them. I think that's all 3. I think there was only 3 of them. What is that? What is that? What is that moving? Oh, it's a possum. I don't know why they have to fly. Their collision's weird or something. They just fly around. I'll take the telephone and the pre-war money. Oh, and I'll take the coffee pot and the chessboard. And wasn't there like a... Yeah, there's a bear-proof trash can with a screwdriver in it, apparently. And also, wasn't there... Yep, there is. Got me some more purified water. Oh, there's some cans in this garbage can. Garbage can. Buggy. Cart. Oh, hello. Where am I at? Oh, hot dogs. Who doesn't like hot dogs? Hello. What am I on? I'm on a bush. Oh, I'm on a bush. Okay. And my little survival thing, my little survival tent is actually right up ahead. So we're gonna park my character there for a second while I run and go check on the front door and make sure that the chain's down so he can let himself in. Because I'm telling you guys, if Joseph tries to get in and he can't because the chain's up, you will see the devil. Okay, let me run real quick and check the door. I'll be right back. Jonas says hi, and so does Paul, even though he isn't home to say so. Hey Jonas, hey Paul. Be right back. Oh my gosh, you guys. It's a good thing I went down there when I did. Let me tell you. So, I went down there without just looking down the stairwell. Because if I just looked down the stairwell, I wouldn't have gone down there and seen what I just saw. The chain was not up on the door. But let me tell you. I went in the kitchen because I wanted to look at my pot roast. And it's a good thing I did. Now, I have made an abundance of pot roasts over the years. I'm out of breath now. And I have never, and what's funny is I always tend to overstuff my crock pot to where the lid doesn't fully go down. And I've never had this happen. I went in the kitchen just to look and open the lid. Everything looked good. I stirred it a little bit to, you know, just get the smell. It smells amazing. And then I went to wash my hands real quick. And as I turned, I saw behind the crock pot, it had been overflowing onto the counter so much to where it had run behind the sink and everything. I was like, there's a river of brown gravy everywhere. I've never seen it do that before. I'm stunned. I'm absolutely stunned. And I'm surprised it didn't melt the cord because it's like piping hot. So that's what took me so long getting back up the stairs. I didn't have to worry about the chain, but I did in fact have to worry about the river of gravy. And what's weird is like the gravy wasn't even up to the top. That's what's nuts. It hadn't even reached the lip or anything. I don't know why it did that, but yeah, it definitely spewed gravy everywhere. Okay, so we're looking for the way to Morgantown Airport. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Let me remove that marker. And, oh, I'm actually going in the wrong direction. The Morgantown Airport is this way. So I came all the way down here for nothing. All right, let's go back to the Wayward real quick. Oh, you know what? I forgot. That's actually, this background that you see, that's actually a picture I took in the middle of battle. That's why it's blurry. Like my character was being shot at by these alien guys. Okay, so I don't need to talk to Mort. Come on, come on, come on. But I forgot I have to, come on. I hate when you first fast travel, it lags for a second because the server has to catch up. This game is so much fun, and it's so much better than it used to be. But that being said, there are still some problems. All right, so
No medic, but
I'm thinking we should put the schematic for the sign like right here. I forgot we have to make the sign for Crane's treasure hunting.
Broadcast tape issued. Please deposit data tape into any relay system terminal. Target marked.
That's not what I meant to do. We're going to turn this actually like that. Now the thing's actually lined up pretty well. Okay, so we've got the sign. We've got the sign. It says Crane Treasure Hunting. And if you notice, it's actually very similar to that sign down there that says The Wayward. Basically, it's the same exact sign I just built. I just put Crane Treasure Hunting. And while that is a quest item, yes, it is a quest item, you will find that from now on, no matter where I move my camp to, I can always build one of those. I think I could build more than one. Alright. So, let's go to data real quick and now we have to go in this direction. And I just heard sirens.
Drop and give me 100.
Shut up, Mr. Collectron. I thought I just heard sirens. Maybe not. Oh, we got a person here. Oh, hello. Felton Reed. Who are you, Felton?
Hello there. I'm Felton Reed, newly initiated in the Brotherhood of Steel. I saw what they did with the old observatory and figured I had to be a part of it.
He's actually kind of cute. And blue eyes. I'm sitting here macking on a computer character, guys, but he's cute. I love them jar heads. He's got some pretty lips, too. What are you doing out here?
I'm working towards becoming a scribe. It's a commitment to finding and documenting technology. I've collected a few pieces, but I'm unsure about any of them. I need to present something impressive to my brethren to prove myself. Scribe Valdez taught us that exceptional technology can often be found in objects with military or scientific applications. Do any of these pieces gathered in my camp seem like they'd impress my superiors?
I'll have a look around.
I understand. I'll be here a bit longer.
Okay, let's see what he's got. He's got a food dehydrator. Toaster and circuits. It's got an alarm clock. Microscope. What else has he got? Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Okay, where did you go, Felton? Look at him, he's feeding the fish. He's feeding the fish. That's kind of cool. I'm not mad about that. Alright, let's talk to him again.
Did you find any impressive technology?
Yeah, I found something.
May I take a look?
Let's give him the microscope.
What's so impressive about this?
The lenses and the microscope are still pristine.
Ah, now I see. High quality optics are hard to come by. Thank you.
So I lost the microscope. Ooh, quit looking at me like that, Felton. I'm feeling some kind of way about it. Alright, so I guess we have to go this way, because I have to load a broadcast tape into a radio tower and then activate the connection. It's been so long since I've done this quest, I'm kind of lost. Okay, there's a bad guy right there. Mr. Farmhand. We're going to stay away from Mr. Farmhand, or you're going to meet Mr. 10 Mil. Caution. Falling rocks. I don't know why I'm grabbing all these flowers. I feel like I'm playing Skyrim. You guys know I have to pick flowers in Skyrim. I guess because we're supposed to be playing Skyrim today. That's why I'm picking them. And there's another one right here. Now the mute fruit I have to pick because I can grow them. Oh, who is this? Oh wait, that's a good guy. That's a responder protectron. You're about to see something. If I'm wearing a responder outfit, which I am, he'll give me either a quest or some kind of little bit of swag. Let's see what he's got to say.
The responders need you. Visit the church in the town of Flatwoods. Food, shelter, security.
Oh, I'm trying to breathe. I'm very stopped up. Oh, hello. Who are you?
If those raiders come snooping around, they're gonna regret it. Gotta keep a tab on raider whereabouts.
That hairdo, dude.
How you doing tonight? Man, we got a calm, clear night. Perfect for watching the stars.
He's got freckles. Exactly. I like to lay out on my bat and count the stars until I doze off.
Yeah, I know what you mean. And being well rested makes a hell of a difference.
He's got a little soul patch and the
Gotta
mesh
keep a
of it on his
lookout for
face
raiders.
isn't what it needs to be. Okay, so we're just gonna keep going this way. I keep wanting to go up to these, ooh, hello. Okay, he's a bad guy. I keep wanting to go up to these, cars because in Fallout 4 I have a mod that allows me to loot stuff out of them. So every time I see a non-exploded vehicle, I want to run up and like, snatch stuff. Oh, we got a lookout tower right here. How about that? We might go over there in a little bit. In the meantime, we're gonna stick. No, 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 no. We are not going that way. Oh, God, they're coming after me. They're coming after me. Ah! Run away! Run away! I really didn't want to have to run from these guys. They're still coming! Ah! I can't believe I'm having to run like this. Ah! Okay, maybe you can help me. Are they still coming? Okay, I think they're shooting at that poor guy I left by himself.
Have this got any chems? Just don't feel right.
What kind of chems is she looking for?
Without my mentats, nothing makes sense.
I actually don't know if I have mentats. Nope, I don't have any mentats. Okay. I think those guys shot that guy and then ran off. Okay, so we're gonna go a different route. Okay, these are good guys. Oh, I had to make sure. I'm like, good lord, I went from just having a nice little build, la-di-da, to not being able to go anywhere because there's aliens and monsters everywhere. this log. Come on. And we're gonna try to not be seen by those guys. The reason I ran is because they're like 10 to 12 levels higher than me, and I am not ready for that kind of life. We're gonna go in sneak mode for a minute. Come on, get there, go. It's hung up on something. Oh, what am I coming? What? Who's shooting and who's shooting at what? I don't know what they're shooting at. Lord. I hear a dog, I think, or a ghoul. What the hell? Jesus! Ah! Ah! I don't like it. I hear one of them breathing, but I don't see them. Oh, there you are. Gotcha. Ugh. I hate Scorched. I hate Scorched more than probably anything else in the game. Oh, we got Ivy bags, Radaway, purified water, Molotov cocktail, and gunpowder. I wouldn't consider this a total loss. Alright, we're gonna see what else there is in here. Oh, bobby pins! We'll take the bobby pins. You know, this isn't the worst place to make a little settlement either. I'm not going to, I'm just saying. Like, this wouldn't be the worst place to make a settlement. Gas mask. Intact concrete walls. The windows could probably be covered up. Oh, let's see what we got in the chem box. Ooh, stim pack and purified water. I'll take that. I'll buy that for $1. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, just a Nuka-Cola bottle. Oh, military. You always want military ammo bags because that is ballistic fiber. Is that a fusion? It is a fusion core. Stim pack. Not worried about the skull. And that's all the loot's in here. All right, let's use the emergency management system relay. Okay, scorch detection communications. It says load broadcast tape. So we're gonna load the broadcast tape. D. Activate transmitter connection.
Message uploaded. Initiating broadcast pulse. Attention, all consumers. New business established. Please speak out. Initiate tagline. Follow the sign. To fortune. Broadcast complete.
Okay, so I guess it says return to your camp. Oh, I can just fast travel. Just seeing if there's anything else here worth looting. I guess not. Okay, so we're gonna fast travel back to my camp. Yes. That's my main character right there. Like the gun? Come on. Okay, here we go. shizer. Who is this? Oh, it's Graham. We love Graham. Graham is a good guy. Oh, I was about to shoot him.
Squish, squish.
I hear.
Make sure
Oh no,
to
here they
pay
come.
your respect whenever you come across a fallen brother.
Okay, so I gotta talk to this guy, I bet.
Whoa. You're not Crane. What the hell's going on here?
There's somebody walking behind him in the background. You know Crane? He tell you anything about this treasure he found? Move along, little man. I'm waiting for someone. You don't want to be around when they arrive. That's probably the correct one.
Like hell. I haven't seen Crane for weeks, and now you're using his identity to what? Lure in Marks? Where is he?
No, what can you tell me about Crane?
Probably not much more than you. He came to Appalachia not far back, hunting for the same treasure everyone else is. Last time I saw him, he mentioned something about an abandoned storage facility he'd picked up some details on, but beyond the general, he didn't share.
Okay.
Now, your turn.
Excuse me.
Where is he?
That's none of your concern. Now get out of here.
Fine. I'll find Crane myself. Thanks for nothing, prick.
Ooh, he's a little salty, isn't he? Alright, so...
I am not mad. I am just disappointed.
Oh, we got 2 more guys coming. Alright, let's talk to these guys.
You Crane? Quite the setup you got here. So, rumor is you've got information our boss wants. You tell me where this treasure is.
Yeah, right.
And he's willing to leave you alone. Scout's honor.
I doubt it. Or I'll turn you inside out. How about we trade? I'll tell you where the treasure is if you tell me where your gang is camped. I'll share, but I want to join your crew. Now, where do I go to apply? I think we're going to stick with the strength 2. Let's try intimidating this guy. Oh, sorry, my eyes.
Yeah, what? Sure. Fine. We took over the old West Virginia Lumber Company in the Northwest. Come on. Let's get out of here.
Oh!
Crane! Come out, wherever you are!
Okay, so we leveled up again. And we... Wait. I just saw something red, like...
Make sure to drink purified water so you do not become
Well,
one of those.
I don't see anybody else, but we're going to hang out here for a second in case anyone else walks up. But I think that's it. It says report what you find at Duchess. So I guess I do have to go talk to Duchess. Okay. So we leveled up twice. Let's do that real quick. I've reached level 5. We are not disabling pacifist mode because A, we're on a server completely by ourselves, but B, even if we weren't, I still wouldn't disable it. Alright, let's open the pack. Excuse me. What do you call a porcupine love affair? A murder... Oh, I get it. Murders. Okay, I got you. Alright, let's see what we got. Twice as much. Oh, wait, lockpicking skill. I think we're gonna pick that one. And we still have one more we have to pick. I don't know. Step X, hacker. I might pick that one. Ooh, I might do that one. Yeah, I think we'll do the gunslinger one. Yeah. First things first. Oops. Wait, why is it? I mean, I guess we'll throw that there. Actually, I don't even need that one. I could have sworn. I guess. And we'll go with more damage over being faster. What? That's weird. Okay. Oh, okay. We're gonna put the pick block up there. Okay, okay. I'm following now. Okay. So now we are able to pick level 1 locks, ladies and gents. Guys, I'm really sorry Skyrim didn't want to launch today. Every time I launched it 3 times in a row too, because every time I'd launch it, it would just either crash the desktop or stop responding. So I don't know what the deal is. And that's the thing, I actually overheard this on a podcast I was listening to yesterday at work, where Kenneth Biggie was talking about how Bethesda makes really amazing games, but there are days where the game wants to run fine, and then other days where the game doesn't even want to launch. You win some, you lose some. So, tomorrow I'm not streaming. I'm not scheduled to. But you never know, I might feel like it later. Who knows? Alright, let's talk to Duchess. Let's put our gun away.
Well, you don't look too worse for wear. You managed to figure out where those miscreants are hiding?
I did. It sounds like they're headquartered at West Virginia Lumber Company.
Fantastic. So that's where their boss will be. You just need to...
Wait, West Virginia Lumber?
I like how the camera
That
moves.
is not right. You misheard them for sure.
And that's of concern. Why, exactly?
Was wandering up that way not too far back. The lumber company? That place was overrun with a bunch of those big green bastards. Mutants. You've seen those Frankensteins. If this gang was able to clean those things out of the mill, Duchess, these guys might be tougher than advertised.
You got any recommendations on how you'd proceed?
Well, I wouldn't go in guns blazing, unless you got some big guns. Could try and luck your way inside, maybe see if they want to talk to you. But there was this family I ran into up that way that I'm sure has had to deal with them already. There was also this, let's say, special scrapper who was making some pretty bold claims about his knowledge of the mill.
Special
Wouldn't
scrapper.
be a bad idea to check in with either of them.
Tell me about this family.
You'll find them at Anchor Farm, if these thugs haven't already run them off.
Okay.
But if they are still there, well, they probably managed to work something out with them. Hey, it couldn't hurt to find out what it was.
And tell me about this scrapper.
Found him living in the stalls at Tyler County Fairground. Guy kept claiming he knew the best way to run the mutants out of the mill. But listen, I couldn't get him to spill how. Probably have a better chance he'll share what he learned with someone who still has an entire face.
Oh, maybe. I think I got everything I need.
Well, that's a good thing, because that's all I've got. If you haven't already explored up that way, the fastest route back would be via Vault 76 and trekking north from there. And take care of yourself, all right? You're doing us a big one here.
Okay. Alright, let's trade real quick and see what she's got. I'm gonna get rid of the board I made, the combat knife, the flare gun, the frag mines, Molotov cocktail. I'm gonna keep the rest of this only because when I scrap them, I'll learn things. I don't think I need the right leg or the chest piece. And I want to get rid of that outfit as well. And I don't I guess I'll get rid of the whiskey. Oh, did she have any, she didn't. What does she sell? She sells very little, actually. She really don't have nothing. Except what I gave her. Okay, so back out the door we go. I hate that picture. I'm gonna have to delete it. I gotta figure out where my screenshots are to get rid of it. Well, the load screens, guys. I can't control them. Alright, so the quickest way is probably, like they said, to fast travel back to Vault 76. Although I do need to investigate the corpse at the isolated cabin, so we may just make a straight shot through. How about that? I feel like something bad's gonna happen. Isn't there some copper here? Yeah, we discovered copper here last time. Alright, and I need to make sure. What are those? Alien invaders? We are not going that way. See, that's the problem we're gonna run into while playing the game. Is they're really like in every like random spawn location. They're not in them constantly. It's random, but they stand a chance of spawning there. Oh, there's more there. There's more there. I just saw them walking through the woods. They're walking through the woods, guys. On my low-level characters, it's not that big a deal. I mean, on my high-level characters. On my low-level characters, it is a big deal. On my higher-level characters, I can just mow through them. All right, we are coming up on something. Drinking dirty water. I'm just not. I haven't reached that point yet. Alright, anything up here? Take the hatchet. I'll take that bucket. Oh, I just picked up a plant I already had. Crappo. Wait, what's that say? RUV half rig epic. I know, there ain't some dog. Wait, what is that? Test tube? I guess I'll grab that. I can't grab that, whatever it is. Looks like a liquid nitrogen dispenser, but... Okay, so let's scrap this 10 mil. We're just gonna learn some plans real quick. That's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. I'm just making sure I don't have anything else that needs to be. That's it. I'm supposed to be looking for something, right? And investigate the corpse. Is it, oh, is it inside? Got some bullets. Oh, we got a body. Rubens, safe key, checklist, shelter building supplies. Hello. Wood, steel, screws, gears, copper. I'll take it. Distract him, stash the rest of the supplies, jump in the other crate. Pray to God I survive. Find anyone from 76. Kill Zax. I'm from 76. Oops. Okay, what have we got in here? Just a bunch of nothing, really. Why did I have a key if I... That's weird. Why did I have to pick the lock if I had the key? Alright, well, I guess I did that. Right? Yeah, there's nothing else here, right? That's weird. Alright, we're just gonna keep on our merry little way. And cut through the woods. And pray. Oh, that's that pond with the bees from yesterday or day before yesterday's stream. Ooh, hello. I'll take the mute fruit. Apparently there's an invisible... Wait, what is that? So I can shoot at you, but I can't hit you? Is that how that works? Got him. Oh, who are you? Oh, okay, he's a good guy.
It's hard work making a living out here.
I helped you. And he ain't got nothing to say to me?
I haven't hit rock bottom yet.
Oh, he's got a recipe. Potato flour tea. And he's got a cooking stove. You don't even have a bed? Wait, unless he's sleeping on top.
People have come back to this area. They'll all want to be setting up places like Foundation.
That's a completely different voice than the one he used a minute ago. Or am I just nuts? Come on, get up there. Dude, get up the freaking mountain. We've come a long way from Skyrim, haven't we? Got some mute fruits. I guess these are his. He's growing mute fruit and cooking them. Roasted mute fruit. Doesn't that sound delicious? Okay, well, we're getting... Are we getting close? I feel like we are. I feel like we're getting close. Oh, hello. Any more, you little rat bastards? Oh, okay, yeah, here we go. Here's the steps back up to 76. Alright, said, go back to 76. You poor girls. Y'all got shafted, didn't you? Gave the last of your caps to that guy. Alright, so we have fast travel. Well, no, we haven't fast travel. We have run back, and we have to go that direction. So that's where we're going to go on our next episode. We've been going close to 3 hours, and we're going to go ahead and cut it a little loose. Now, I'm looking, and it's looking like we haven't dropped any frames today. And I'll tell you a little secret. Today I turned off my VPN, and it seems like we've had a much better stream, so I'm thinking that might have been the problem. Because I've noticed also since I started using a VPN, every single time I go to Google something, it makes me do a CAPTCHA. Drives me nuts. And apparently, if you use a VPN, anytime you do a Google search or any search, it makes you, excuse me, do a CAPTCHA where you have to like click on everything that's a street light or everything that's a bus or everything that's a bicycle or whatever. Anyway, so yeah, I guess this is where we're gonna, oh, I like how they put these signs up everywhere. I guess that's where we're gonna leave it for the day, guys. Yeah, he looks better without glasses, doesn't he? He looks a little too clean. I'm wondering if I shouldn't dirty his face up a little bit now that he's been out in the world a little bit and been in some fights and some scraps. Alright. We could take a photo of him real quick. Let's do that. If you go into the map and hit T, it'll go into photo mode, and then you can actually take a photo. There we go. And that'll show up in one of our loading screens one day. Also, I wanted to check the scoreboard because we did rank it a couple of times. We got a new bed. Legendary modules, I'll have to get that on a regular character. Atoms, liquid courage. Again, that's another one I'll have to go on a different character. The next thing we're going to get is 500 caps. Who doesn't like caps? And then after that will be a Robco jumpsuit, and then a supply pack, a purple floater mobile. I might like that. Perk card pack. Anything that gives me like camp stuff, like that right there. That bed we just picked up, the Vault-Tec bed. Anything that can give me like a new camp item. I'm in it to win it. Alright, so we're gonna exit out for now. Back to the main desktop. The game ends very quickly. Like, it doesn't like have to like count down like a lot of other games. I don't know why. I think it should actually. I prefer it because I've also discovered that when the game doesn't I hope that's gravy on my finger. It is. When you go to log back in, it puts you in an approximate area of where you were when you logged out. Like the last named location it'll put you at sometimes, and if you're out in the middle of nowhere, it will put you in an approximate location of where you were. Like, because I'm literally standing right outside Vault 76, it'll probably log me back in right there. But I might be down the steps a little ways, or back at that little shack where I found the body that had the key on it. I might be there. I don't know why it does that. It just, I don't know if that's a game feature or what. Can I please? There we go. I'm trying to move my Streamlabs so I can actually talk to y'all face to face rather than having to turn and look at what's going on. Anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I had so much fun. OX, it's nice to see you back in here. Alien Gathering, another TV viewer. Danking Around. I like that name. I just love that name. Robbie, of course, it's great to see you in here as always. Ice Wizards. Oh, Pink, you're in here. I didn't realize that you were in here. It's good to see you too. Ice Wizards. I like the way they spelled that. I'm going to follow you. And I think Pink, I already follow. Yeah, I already follow you and Robbie. Sorry about Skyrim. I just could not get it to work today. And I really did want to get back in there and start looting some more stuff for the Dragonborn Museum. I really hope I can get it to launch on our next scheduled visit, because I really want to get it going. Now, tomorrow, I'm not scheduled to stream, and I don't know what kind of day I'm going to have at work tomorrow. I may come home and be in a great mood and decide to stream. I may not. It just depends. I'm wearing actually the same shirt that I wore Friday. I washed it and I'm re-wearing it. This is the Fallout Lorecast shirt. I've got food on it from that darn mess I had to clean up. Oh, it's so aggravating. Anyway, what it is I'm part of the Robots Radio Roundup. I say part of it. I'm a Patreon for it, and I'm part of the Discord. And one of the perks is, if I ever have time, which I don't because I always work, but if I ever do, I'm actually able to be a part of the podcast that gets broadcasted to like Stitcher, iTunes, Spotify, wherever you catch your pods. I could very well easily be on that. That being said, I don't ever have time because of my job, but I will be taking a vacation soon, and I'm thinking about getting a hold of Tom, who is the creator and coordinator of at least half the shows in the network, and is the leader of the Fallout Lorecast. He's the creator and the guy. He's the guy that does the narrating. He's the guy that gets all the information and puts it together and puts on the show. Once a month, he gets all of his patrons that can make it together, and they do an episode. And it's I want to say it's the last Tuesday or the first Tuesday. I think it's the last Tuesday of every month, if I'm not mistaken. And usually, like a couple of days beforehand, everybody will like sound off on what kind of topics they want to talk about. Other times he picks the topic and everyone just does a little bit of research or writes something up and they present it. It's a lot of fun. But Tom is an amazing guy, good husband and a great dad, and an amazing podcaster. He has so many different podcasts that he puts together. It's a full-time job for him, and he makes a decent living doing it. I mean, he could obviously make more. So if you guys want to check him out, just look up the Robots Radio Club, and you'll definitely be able to find him. He also streams on either Twitch or YouTube, or maybe both. I'm not 100% sure. I believe he gave up his Twitch affiliate status recently, so he could stream in other places besides Twitch. I'm finding more and more people are leaving Twitch, which kind of scares me, to be honest. Also, part of the perks of being part of the patron episodes and stuff are you get these awesome swag shirts. I have this one, and I have another one that is like Enclave themed. And the next shirt that comes in, I'll be so excited to wear it for you guys on a Fallout stream here. Tuesday I am scheduled to stream. That is ESO, and we will be going somewhere for Savannah. I forget where we were last time we streamed our stream character. My head hurts so bad, guys. It's gotten worse as I was playing because of the constant movement and the vibrant colors and whatnot. But I managed to get through it, and I'm really glad I did. Really enjoyed lurking. Anytime, Pink. Y'all can always lurk. I mean, even if you don't talk in chat, which, trust me, I love having you guys talk in chat. But even if you don't feel like talking in chat, always feel free to lurk. I don't mind at all. I really wish Brock and Eric had been in here. They'd have definitely kept us all going and probably laughing until we peed our pants. Them two are trip. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, if you guys have any thoughts or comments, put them in the suggestion box below if there's a game you think I ought to try out. Speaking of which, Pink, I'll probably message you in a little bit because I noticed you've been playing some No Man's Sky since the new update went live. I haven't played it yet because I've been doing all this, but I'm really considering switching up some of my streams. Not necessarily what I'm streaming, but on the days I'm streaming. Heck yeah, it's so fun. I love No Man's Sky. I've actually been playing No Man's Sky since the day it launched. I remember when it first launched and everyone got on the hate wagon, which I personally never had a problem with. That's what I was going to talk about before I got off camera today. The Fallout 76 debacle. I was talking to Robbie about it a little bit earlier, and he said that he hadn't played it. He just remembered hearing it had a bad launch and whatnot. I want to clear up a little misconception about the bad launch. Okay, the game was not ready for launch. I don't think there's anyone who will deny that. Even Bethesda has said that they failed the launch of the game. And the 2 years since its launch, they have 100% redeemed themselves, just like No Man's Sky. They've added so much content. They've added events. They've added NPCs. They've added shelters, and they're working on new world spaces. They've added so much to the game, and it's so much fun. That being said, while a lot of people had a problem with Fallout 76 when it first launched, I'll tell you the main things that caused a lot of the hype to happen. The first one was there was a glitch or a bug that happened on launch. When the servers went live, they sent a message to your launcher where you had already downloaded and installed the game, and it caused your computer to completely download the game again and reinstall it. So people who are metered internet at the time, like myself, that was a big deal. Plus, I had a much slower internet back then, and I was in the closed beta, and I managed, because of the download time and installation time and whatnot, I got a week earlier than everybody else, but I was only able to play maybe 4 hours before everyone else, just because of that. And that was something that they very quickly patched, and people who hadn't had that happen to them yet didn't. They were able to just log in and play, which is fine. After that, the biggest problems were like, most of it was server side. There were some client side issues. Everyone will also, again, willingly and freely admit that. The biggest problems, though, were a lot of server crashes, just due to the fact that people had already figured out duping methods, and anytime someone dupes something on the servers, which they've pretty much patched 90% of that out, it would cause server instability, and you'd see people use these duping methods to make a bunch of stuff so they could make a bunch of caps. But then that would cause the servers to crash a lot. And it wasn't like a lot of the times the servers being the problem. It was people who were exploiting dupes and glitches to make caps in the game that were causing the servers to crash. And so it was making everyone think that there were problems with the servers, that there were problems with the client itself, or that Bethesda had released something that they shouldn't have, which they did. They released something they shouldn't have. There were still too many bugs. There are bugs, I don't know if there still are, but there were bugs in the game at launch. And for the first year, that had been around since Fallout 4. Same code and everything. But that being said, I think one of the biggest reason why a lot of people didn't like it is because there weren't any NPCs in the game. See, between my own personal experience and my own observation of other players and other streamers and podcasters who have all spoken on this subject, we've all kind of come to the same conclusion, which is people are lazy. They are really lazy. When the game first came out, because there weren't NPCs, a lot of the game was done through atmospheric storytelling and reading and listening. Like, you had to read a lot of stuff, and then you had to listen to a lot of holotapes. And a lot of people, they like the traditional Bethesda game where you run around killing a bunch of stuff, get a bunch of loot, and then you go to a quest hub and you talk to someone, get the lore, and then go. They don't like the idea of having to go hunt down the clues, which is nuts because until Fallout 4 came along, you really had to do that in a Fallout game. You weren't spoon-fed all the clues. You weren't spoon-fed what direction to go or where to find something or who to speak to. It wasn't until Fallout 4 where you got a little pip on your compass that told you where to go and where, they really dumbed it down, and people fell for it hook, line, and sinker. So realistically, it kind of is Bethesda's fault, but a lot of people were like, oh God, I've got to read to find out what's going on. I've got to go listen to this holotape. I've got to go find this person. I've got to go do this thing. I can't just have it done in 5 seconds and be done with it. Now, that being said, there wasn't very much in-game content when the game first launched. That being said, Bethesda already had plans in motion for the next step of Fallout 76, which was Wastelanders. They had already thought of where they were going in terms of PvP, raiding, and end-game content. There were so many problems with the game itself that they really had to focus on that first before they could get the rest of the content out, and that became like a 2-year content drought almost. And so people really weren't happy. Me personally, as someone who hates people and hates to be around other people, from the minute I logged into Fallout 76, this was the game for me. It was beautiful, it was haunting, it was empty, and it was sad and melancholy. And it was beautiful. I mean, just the music and the vibrant colors, which is something that never really happened in a Fallout game without mods before, because they've always gone for washed out, dark, gritty, grimy undertones. You know, like sepia or like a burnt umber or dark greens and stuff. Like basically like you're in the Matrix. That's the way they made their games. But with this game, everything was still alive. Everything hadn't died off yet. So I was like, oh, this is pretty to look at. And plus, I love fall foliage. Foliage. That's hard to say. That word should be stricken from the English language. So we need another word. I'm just going to call it winter leaves. But when I saw all these fall colors and just the grasses and the colors of the plants and everything, I was like, oh, okay, this game is different. Just aesthetically, it's different. And then as I started playing the game, the music is it's chill. It's got like almost like a very chill / western / sadness to it. You know, like it's a combination of all that. And there's just something about it that's very haunting and beautiful. And then you run around and one of the things that I'm actually a huge fan of is Bethesda's ability to tell stories through atmospheric storytelling, where you go to an area and you see bodies and you see a tableau put out where you have to like put together what happened just from the visual cues. And then you might find a note or a holotape, and when you get that little bit of information, it finalizes it basically, and you realize what happened. My favorite thing, some of my favorite quests in any of the Fallout series that I've played is where you have to put together the story through visual cues, terminal entries, and holotapes. I love that. And so this game spoke to me. It really did. I was just like, this game is amazing. I love this game. And then the YouTube influencers started formulating opinions. Now, I don't know if some of them were like in cahoots and like talking back and forth. I don't want to say that about anybody. But I will say, and anyone who watches a lot of these influencers know that the videos that they put out that have positive reviews get great views, but the ones that have negative reviews get astronomical amounts of views. They get views and shares and tweets and whatnot. It's the negativity in videos that really gets people going. And so from a business standpoint, it makes sense for a lot of these YouTubers to put out videos saying, oh, this game is garbage. Oh, you can't play it. Oh, this. It's not optimized, which that part's true. The optimization, when the game first came out, you literally had to optimize the game yourself. That was something that I had to go into the guts, the core of the game itself, and tweak some things just to make it playable. Believe it or not, No Man's Sky was the same exact way. Just to get it to display properly and show up when you launched it, you had to go in there and tweak some I&I settings just to optimize it. So that part was true, but like I said, more was made out of it than it really was. Yes, they failed their launch, but it wouldn't have been the disaster it was made out to be if influencers hadn't gotten onto the hate wagon, as I like to call it. And then, of course, every person I spoke to who said, oh my God, it's a garbage game, and it's unplayable, and it crashes constantly. Every single person, with the exception of one person I worked with, but every single person I spoke to who said that to me had never even played the game. And so when I asked them, well, I was like, well, how long did you play for it? Because it's not like that now. And they're like, oh, I've never played it. I'm like, oh, well, then shut the up. You don't know what you're talking about. You have no idea what you're talking about. That's like blindly voting for someone just because someone else tells you to vote for them. You know? It says, I find it hard to make game critics. Yeah. Yes. Review bombing. I love that. I'm going to steal that. Stealing that. I love that. Review bombing. Oh my gosh. And see, that's the thing. That's the thing about any game, that there's so many games that, looking back on it back in the day, that have crashed and burned, that if the people had just given the devs a chance to address issues and put their passion into that game in a tangible way, I wonder how many more games that we would be talking about today that we really love. Seamless gaming experience. I'm trying to think of a game that had a seamless gaming experience. Okay, Pink, don't kill me for this, or maybe you'll agree. I don't know what your experience was, but okay, we're gonna go back in time, and we're gonna talk about World of Warcraft for a second. Let's talk about this for a second. Okay, couple expansions ago was a lovely little nugget of an expansion called Legion. And see, now I don't know how it was for other people, but for me personally, and a lot of my guildies on Skywall and Drakthul, because they're connected, we all agreed it was the most seamless experience. I'm not joking. Like, there was no bumps, there was no server crashes for us, there was no glitches, there was nothing wrong with that expansion. We never had a problem with it when it launched. That was the most beautiful launch we'd ever gone through. I was stunned. BFA was not quite as good, but it had a pretty good launch as well. Shadowlands, there was some phasing issues at first, but like, I really missed Legion. Legion was the first like currency grind. You know, it was the first one. AP, artifact power. That was the first one that we really started having to deal with that. And that was, you know what, a lot of people got really, really fed up with the AP grind. I actually liked it. I loved every time I would hit a milestone and leveled up another artifact power. I loved that. I did. I really loved that. Now, Azerite power, that's another thing entirely. I didn't hate it. To me, it just became something I had to do in order to progress my characters' their gear. I don't hate gear progression. I hate keeping the same piece of gear and progressing it that way. Now, it's one thing to like upgrade a piece of gear if you want to keep it, right? But I think it should be completely optional. It should be voluntary. I shouldn't be forced to use this piece that I'm sick of wearing only because I've already leveled it up like 2 or 3 times, and now I'm like stuck in the hole of leveling it up. And the next time I level it, I'll get just like 2 or 3 extra points in DPS. I don't like that. That doesn't feel like player agency at all. It doesn't. So I'm having a problem with that right now in Shadowlands. Really benefits from their extended PTR and alpha beta. The last bad launch I remember is, yes, Warlords of Draenor. Well, okay. Again, you know, it's down to singular experience. Warlords of Draenor wasn't that bad either. The one that I didn't like as much, or that I had the most problems out of, was Mists of Pandaria. That to me was like the worst. And I think part of that was marred because that's where we got the new talent system that while I use it, and there are a few good things in there, I hate our talent system. I miss the old talent system, and I'm excited for the new one. I think tomorrow we might play something on stream and just have a chitty chat about gaming in general and where the game industries come from and where it's going and some of the ow, sorry, I'm having pains. As I get older, I find myself wanting more from WoW. You know what's weird? As I'm getting older, I'm wanting less. I'm a vanilla WoW player, and I love it. I think that when they lost most of their original creators and devs and founders, they lost that something that made it what it was. I still love WoW, and I actually love the lore. I love the lore. I love any lore. I love anyone's point of view. It's gotten a little crazy. We'll just say that. But as I've gotten older, I've started playing more and more games that have a much bigger canvas of storytelling. WoW, for the longest time, was this small little sandbox experience, basically. And I understand they're trying to get out of that now, but for the longest time, they were part of a sandbox experience in that they had a very specific story to tell, and they stuck to their Horde versus Alliance. And throughout 90% of the expansions until like a year or two ago, it was always about Horde versus Alliance, and who's the bad guy, and who's the good guy. And the last couple of expansions, they've kind of started getting away from it, and the next expansion coming up, we're really going to get away from that. I have a feeling by the end of the next expansion will be cross-faction guilds. I just have a feeling. If not, then it will be the next one. And while they are starting to tell broader stories, and I appreciate that, and their lore is amazing. Don't get me wrong. And one of the things I love about WoW is not only are their stories amazing, there's a lot of the stories. There's a lot of lore there. But like, we still haven't done anything on a cosmic scale. I mean, yes, we saved reality this last expansion in a very disheartening way. Like, it was very lackluster in my opinion. But yeah, we saved reality, but as far as the cosmos, we haven't done anything, and we're 17 years in. I'm ready for something really jaw-dropping. Yes, the graphics have gotten better, and the cinematics have gotten so good. But as far as like this actual story, they've cut so many corners. We're having a hard time putting the pieces together to get a story. And my hair is really growing back out, isn't it? But with Fallout, this story's already there. Each expansion, each expansion, basically, 1, 2, 3, 4, 76, they're filling in even more of the story. And the lore gets extended out. That's the thing about the Fallout franchise. I just love the story. I love it entirely. Elder Scrolls, again, they have a huge story, and their world has ended many times and been restarted. And each game in the Elder Scrolls series tells a fantastic story from beginning to end. My main critique is that there's so little permanence for my character, background, or story. See, yes. There's a couple add-ons that allow you to like RP your character, but it only works if everyone else around you has those same mods, and then you're able to RP more and tell stories and whatnot. Yes, I do wish. I agree. As long as you've been playing your character, like you said, there's no permanence. There's no real identity. You're just the champion or the High Lord or the hero, but you're not just, there's no real background for your character. You start off as this brand new person. That's a great point. I love that. But yeah, you start off as a nameless person, basically. You save a bunch of people. You're told thank you, and that's it. Here's some gold. Here's a piece of gear. Now go away. And I feel like if Blizzard implemented a couple of things. Here's a couple of ideas. The first one being player housing. We have imagine how lonely our characters must be. The heroes of the world rarely even call us by name. That's true. Now, I know they can't get a voice actor to like, just recite a bunch of names and make a giant list, and then someone comes by whose name is Buttchug101, I don't have a character named that. I'm just saying, like, imagine if they had to actually get imagine if they had to hire Patty Matson to come in and recite names, and Butt Chug 101 was one of them, or Captain Assface. You know, like, but I mean, I feel like they could say like our titles. That's something that could be recorded by voice actors. When you go up to Quest Hub area and there's Alex Straza, and she goes, "Oh, here comes my friend, the champion of the frozen wastes." That would be amazing, you know? Or I don't know, Bane of the Fallen King. I usually use that one, that or the Horde Breaker, but with the lines coming down between the Alliance and Horde, not really feasible anymore. But yeah, player housing would go a long way for our characters to have something permanent that would allow them to really make a unique mark on the world. And I'll tell you something else that I've thought of. A lot of people have a lot of high-level characters that they've maxed out that they just don't want to play anymore because of class changes or whatnot. I think we need a character retirement system where your character gets retired and can be reactivated if you so choose, but when it's retired, it becomes an NPC that you can go out in the world and recruit, and they just follow you around, or they hang out in your player housing. I think that would be a really good way for people to find more uniqueness for their character, and B, find something for a lot of these tunes that they don't play anymore where they wouldn't feel bad about it. You pay a little bit of in-game gold to retire this character. They become an NPC that either goes and hangs out in your player home or your guild hall, which would be another really cool, way of spending time in the game. Or they become an actual like bodyguard or companion, and they go off on adventures with you. That would be a really good way to deal with a lot of these old characters that people don't play. I've got some I'd love to retire. I've got one in particular I'd really love to retire. Also, I'll tell you something else. Something that would be a really good addition to a companion system. Give them their own character screen, just like ours, where you can mix and match their gear. It does nothing for their damage output. It doesn't give them any specific abilities or anything. It's strictly cosmetic. But you would find so many people running old content to farm sets to put on companions. I think that's something that Bethesda could throw in that would... Metrics would go up. You'd see metrics go up when people find out, oh my god, I can have my my companion run around in a tier 3 Naxxramas set. Like, oh my god, that's going to be amazing. What if I got both Warglaves of Azzinoth for a Demon Hunter companion? Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be amazing? Like, I could see that. I loved garrisons. I still go to my garrisons and some of my order halls. I would love to see... Now, garrisons were pared down a lot from what their original vision was. Garrisons were this thing that was supposed to actually move from zone to zone with you when you were in Draenor. And that got taken away. There was so much cut from Draenor. That was just ridiculous. With the amount of people they have working for that company, there's no excuse for that much cut content. I don't care what they say. I don't care what they say. You've got AAA small studios making... I don't want to say better games, but they're cutting content, don't get me wrong, but they're not cutting whole patches of content and then trying to piece everything back together. We lost a raid, we lost an entire storyline with Yril, and then when we come back in, I believe it was either Legion or BFA, we find out that she's basically turned into a Lightforged Nazi. So I mean, there was so much cut content, and in my opinion, I'm sorry, there was no excuse for that. With the amount of money that they make from subs and multiple subs from people, and shop sales and corporate sponsors, and the amount of people they had on hand at the time, there was no excuse for that much cut content. That's something that I will never forgive Blizz for. I still love Blizz. I wish the best for the devs who put their heart and soul into it and that you can tell they have, but it's, yeah. Tell Paul I said, hey, it was great seeing you. I'm on my chatterbox. I'm going to let you guys go because I meant to turn this off like a half hour ago. Have a great day, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. Everyone else who hung out. Robbie, it was great seeing you. I forgot your name for a second. I'm so sorry. My brain just hurts. And I'm fixing to go downstairs and have some pot roast. I'm excited about that. I will see you guys possibly tomorrow. I haven't made up my mind yet, but I will definitely decide by the time I get home. And if I get on, of course, y'all get a notification, and it'd be great to see you guys in chat. So you guys have a wonderful day. Just remember, be kind, be safe, and